Hey yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel to a brand new live stream. So, today we are doing a special podcast with a very special guest, which is, you guess it, Saurabh Bhai, aka Fang. So, guys, give him a welcome. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, everyone? I hope you're all having a nice Sunday afternoon, evening for you guys.
Yeah,
Almost
definitely.
night.
It's definitely. Okay, so let's wait for some people to join. In the meantime, show me around your account, man. It's been a while since I've seen your account.
Already? I mean, let's wait people for let's wait for people to join, and
Right,
then
right.
I'll
Definitely, definitely.
then
Yeah,
I'll start
otherwise,
going through things. I'm gonna
sure, sure.
warn you though, I have nothing built yet because I keep changing
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, but the best time to change bills is right now. Yes, we have
Yeah,
already a lot of
exactly.
people joining. Vishal, welcome to the stream. Ishan, welcome to the stream. Sarthak, welcome to the stream. Basta boy, welcome to the stream. Head mod कहाँ है हमारा Livio? Where is Livio? Where the heck is Livio? भाई स्लो मोड डालो यार. I cannot see read so many chats. कल पेपर है. Sorry can't join stream. Okay, अब बाद में देख लेना बड़ा खम्बानी. Thanks so much for joining once. Yo Hunter and Saurabh भाई, let's go. What's up अभय भाई? What's up? हे राजवीर भाई क्या हाल है? हे UI डैनियल SK बड़ा खम्बानी क्या हाल है? कल पेपर है भाई. ओके बड़ी, बेस्ट ऑफ लक माय गाय. Try gaming, hi bro, how's it going? Life to lessons क्या हाल है? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Phoenix Gaming, welcome to the stream. What's up buddy? प्रतीक माने, welcome to the stream. हंटर भाई आज जलवा का कट गया मुखिया भाई के स्ट्रीम पे, क्या हुआ ऐसा? What happened man? Okay, see, I just had my food, so like I'm burping and stuff, lol.
Yeah, man. Like me too. I just had my lunch like an hour ago, and I'm like
Right,
so drowsy at the moment.
right.
I had a
So
nice roast dinner today, so.
what did you have?
I had roast chicken.
Oh wow,
My wife is
nice.
trying out some new things.
Nice man,
I
that's
know you're
great.
a vegetarian, but
No worries,
you
like
know,
it's okay. So
okay.
first chat question is for you. सौरभ भाई कौन सी guild में हो? Which guild are you in right now?
I I am in Kaizen, as you can see
Whoa,
here.
bro, rank 1 guild. Let's go.
I mean, it's S rank one at the moment. We're, as you know, against a lot of other good guilds at this time.
Right, right.
Like we have Pandemonium, that is Smith's guild. Matt
Damn.
Jane is Mouse's guild. Zhaoya
Okay.
is Stino's guild. I am sure you guys saw him in the
Yeah,
SLT tournament. So like
definitely.
a lot of competition, but yeah, we're hanging in
Okay,
there.
let's go. So what's your score by the way? Okay, you have submitted one
I've
run.
only done one run. I had 73 rages on
It's
the
pretty
fire
good.
team.
That's
Yeah, I not as good as I expected, but I was honestly tired, and I just wanted to register something. I'm working
right.
on the win team at the moment. Haven't done that
Okay.
one. We're waiting for the buffs to change.
Right.
So today is the last day for our guildmates to try the fire team out. So
Okay.
once that's done, we will switch the guild buff to win team, and then we're gonna do the win team maybe tomorrow or day after.
Okay. So the guild works as a collective runs, right? So they do one run together and then they will move on to the next one. Is that how it works?
Yep,
Is
that's the
that
idea. Yeah.
something
So
new that I
yeah,
hear
we've
you?
told in our Discord that we're gonna have the fire buff for Saturday and Sunday. So get
Okay.
the fire team out of the way now,
Oh,
and
so you
then we're
guys
gonna
switch
switch the
buffs as
buffs.
well. Whoa,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Damn, never even bothered with that stuff. Like when you're at the top, you
Yeah.
gotta
No.
look at everything,
Yeah,
I
you gotta
guess.
take a so now you'll see we have like the fire damage
Right,
and wind damage. So
First
right.
starting
time
tomorrow,
Fang's
this is gonna
voice.
switch around.
Hope
We're gonna have wind
podcast
and
goes
water here.
great upward friend upward friend.
Let's go, man. That's crazy. So we have super chat from Kushal. He's saying first time Fang's voice. Hope podcast goes great. Thank you so much, Kushal. Really
Yo,
appreciate it,
thanks
man.
Kushal. Thanks for the super chat. Keep supporting
Let's
the
go.
channel. Glad to see you here.
Okay, so I have first question from our queue. So it is to introduce yourself for those of you who are joining for the first time and don't know who you are. So go
Oh,
ahead and introduce yourself.
okay. My name is Sorov, aka Fang on YouTube. I like playing solo leveling. I like solo leveling as an anime slash manhwa, and I'm a massive whale. I think that's pretty much all you need to know about me.
Seriously, yeah. I'll share your channel's link and pin it in the comments. So if anyone wants to go there, they can easily access that. Okay. So I'm
Yeah,
posting
you should
Saurabhai's channel,
tell the
right?
viewers though
Everyone
that
go ahead
I
and subscribe,
upload
man.
very irregularly, you know.
Uh, it's okay, man. Like it's one of the like you'll find one of the most end game content there on this channel, bro. Even
Yeah.
top guys don't make that kind of end game content. Some of them. It's very awesome. By I watch every single video he posts by. So go ahead and subscribe, man. Show
Oh,
some love.
thanks, man.
Let's go. Okay, so he's a massive whale. Okay, so
Yeah.
next question: something about your YouTube channel. Like introduce your YouTube channel. What you post and what's the idea?
The idea behind my YouTube channel was I used to do a lot of FPS games before, so I used to mostly just post videos from that. So it's not like dedicated to one game per se, but lately I've been busy, so I just make solo leveling content. And it was just to share my runs with other people, just to give them an idea of what strats they could possibly use, you know. It's not like I'm looking to earn from it or I'm looking to make it my livelihood as such. It's just a pet hobby, you can say, you know. And as far as this solo leveling content that I post, you'll find Power of Destruction, Battlefield of Time. If there is some really difficult content, I will try to do that. For now, there hasn't
Yes,
been much difficult content. There is a few here and there, so I do post videos on that. But mostly Power of Destruction, Battlefield of Time, Guild Boss, that kind of stuff.
amazing, man, amazing. Okay, so one thing I wanted to add. Okay, so you guys must watch a lot of content creators on solo leveling, right, on YouTube. So amongst them, like the top guys are Painblade, Zaf. Then there is TY Pal, Mozo. All of these guys are his friends. Some of them even discuss strats with him and they make strats together, so he's like that kind of guy. Okay, to understand like what level he's at in solo leveling, I just want you guys to have an idea about who he exactly is, because he's too humble to admit it. Okay.
Ah, no, yeah. I mean, it's nothing like that. We make strats together. We have a lot of talks together. Especially
Right.
Taipal, he's become like a very close friend of mine. So we're always
Definitely.
talking on Discord, discussing strats, discussing runs and stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So next question: how and when you started playing solo leveling? Like I know you're the day one player, right?
Oh no,
So
I'm not. I'm actually not day one player. You know.
oh, is it?
Uh, so I started watching. I haven't read the solo level. I hadn't read the solo leveling manhwa, but the
What?
anime's first season. No, no, I hadn't. I have read it
Oh,
many times by now.
okay.
You know.
Okay,
So I
got
started
it.
watching the first season of the anime when it dropped. You know, there was so much hype surrounding it. I was like, okay, I need something to watch. Why not?
Right.
Start, you know, like this anime which I knew nothing about. And I immediately fell in love. And the moment it ended, I was like, bro, this would be a sick game if it existed, you know?
Definitely.
Uh so I started looking and I saw that the game was coming out in like a month, I think, you know? And the
Right.
pre-registration for the alpha was going on, and I was like, okay, let's do this. But
Amazing.
I was like 4 days late, maybe 3 or 4 days
So
from
then
the first day, you know.
definitely me and you and I are on the same boat. Me too as well. Because I was like so
Yeah.
stuck up on re-rolling that it took me like 3 days to get my ideal account. I started with an account on day one, but then I was continuously re-rolling. You know how it goes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
on day four,
I
I found
mean,
a really crazy account. So
for chat's reference, this is my first gacha game ever, so I had no concept of re-rolling or anything like that. I just made an account and I just went in, you know.
definitely great stuff. Okay, who is he? Why abhi just to introduce Kuraya yaar. You can find his channel here. Okay, and he's like one of the biggest, like I'll say, अकाउंट्स एंड मतलब स्ट्रैटेजी वगैरह सब टॉप के यही बनाते हैं, ठीक है, लाइक जो लोग फॉलो करके लाइक स्कोर करते हैं, ही इज द गाय हु मेक्स दो स्ट्रैटेजी. So yeah, right, one of the pro players you can call it. Okay, and probably he would have qualified for SLC. It's just that he wasn't available at that time to go to Korea, so he didn't participate, you know.
Oh, next time I'm going 100%,
Yeah.
you know, like I'll make
So
time somehow.
you would have seen him there in the SLC, no doubt about it, guys. So definitely. Saurabai, which city belongs in India? Okay, where are you from in India? That's one of the chat's question. Like I know you
I'm
live in
from
UK. Yeah.
yeah, I'm from originally from Guwahati. It's in
Oh,
Assam,
nice. Yeah.
northeast.
Great, man.
But before coming to the UK, I was living in Delhi since like 12 years, you know. So
Okay.
Guwahati, then
So
Delhi, and then UK.
so you did your college in India as well.
Yeah, I did my bachelor's in
Oh,
India.
which college?
It was MRCE. It's I think
Oh, yeah.
MRIU now.
Right, that's a
It's
great
in
college.
Faridabad.
Yeah, Faridabad.
It's not that great.
Yeah,
It's
it's
mid
tier
tier,
one,
low
tier two.
tier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. It's one of the two. Definitely a
yeah,
renowned college at least. That's a good thing.
yeah. Not bad.
Yeah. So yeah, I came to my next question, but you already answered it, which is, have you read the manhwa and what's the anime? Okay.
Oh, many
So
times, many
yeah,
times.
definitely. क्या ये हिंदी में बात कर लेते हैं? या भाई कर लेते हैं बिल्कुल. We
हाँ
can.
हाँ कर लेते हैं.
But it's just that now when you live in a onshore city or something like that for a long time, then you get the accent and stuff. It's tough
I
to like
mean,
come back to the Hindi,
the
right?
accent I've always had, and it's not British, it's American, kind of fake American accent because uh since I was a kid, like I was always into watching TV shows and cartoons and stuff, and it was all in English. And when I was
Mm.
watching them, I sort of picked this up. I didn't even realize, and people
Oh,
used to make fun of it back in India as well. So I can imagine it sounds a little bit weird, you know.
right.
But yeah,
भाई की
living
आवाज
here, I
सुनी
don't
सुनी
really
लग रही
have
है. Yeah, it's
that
sort of
many people to talk to in Hindi. So it's
okay.
become like second nature to just speak in English all the time.
Definitely, yeah, that's what I mean. Exactly, bro. It does become like once you live in such a way, so, live in that place, like you have to adopt to the language. There's no
Yeah.
other way. How much money he spent it, bro? It's a lot. Okay, that's one answer I can give you. Like even he lost track of how much he has spent at some point.
Yeah, there's no point keeping track anymore. Like, what
Yeah,
you gonna do? Like keeping track of it?
exactly. So मैंने अपने क्यू कार्ड में भी क्वेश्चन नहीं डाला ये वाला because I know it's a lot. So no point in asking that. Okay. So the
Yeah.
next question, any other manga, or anime that you really like and would like to see a game adaptation of it?
Game adaptation. I would love to see a game on Hunter x Hunter. I'm
Oh,
sure you've heard of it.
yeah, nice. And Trex Hunter,
I,
definitely.
I really find the power system in Hunter x Hunter really, really peculiar. Like I
Right.
feel like that'd be very awesome adapted into a game.
True, true. That would be great. And next question, any other upcoming anime-based game that you would like to play, like, if you're aware of any?
Considering the time I have, I don't know if I will be able to, but I really am looking forward to the Kaiju number 8 game.
Definitely, yeah.
That's right around the corner, so that might be something to look forward to.
What about Seven Deadly Sins open world?
Nah, I don't know. I'm not that into Seven Deadly Sins. I know there are
Okay,
diehard fans out there. It was never my cup of tea.
right. Hunter x Hunter, one of the greatest anime, definitely, buddy. Agreed on that front. हेलो हंटर दादा, मैं फ्यूचर से आया हूँ, आपका पोता हूँ. चल निकल यहाँ से. कौन है ये? Okay. Next one. Things you love about solo leveling arise. This
Uh,
game.
the power fantasy, bro. Like that's the thing to love the most. Jinwoo is out there living the dream each one of us wants to be in.
Right,
So
definitely.
it's a way for us to be in his shoes and feel that power scaling. I love that
Definitely.
aspect of it. And the story, obviously, it's great. I know a lot of people say that solo leveling doesn't really have a story, but I feel like it has quite a
Uh,
lot of story and it has some deep meaning as well if you want to go and look for it. If you're just gonna rule it out as a power fantasy, then that's all you're gonna see, right?
Definitely. Like, who are these people who are saying it doesn't have much of a story? Like, I want to meet
Yeah,
them.
I don't know. Like people are always fighting on Instagram about it, bro.
Oh, damn, bro. They are kids, man. Uh,
Yeah.
okay. So, the next question, things that you don't like about solo leveling arise.
Things that I don't like about Soul Leveling Arise, I guess it'd be character building. They hype up a character. They want me to know more about that character,
Hmm,
but and then they do nothing with the character. Like Chao, when she was first introduced, right? She was such a great character. I thought like I'll get to see more of her, and then she just became a simp for Jinu, and like we never really explored her character all that much. Like
definitely.
very less.
Definitely. That is true. Like, the question was like, what do you don't like in solo leveling arise game?
Oh, in the game.
Yeah,
There's a lot to not like in the game, bro. Like,
definitely.
the constant banning issues for all my friends. Like I've
Yeah,
had so
man.
many messages, people getting banned left and right. Like I hate that. Like
Definitely.
there's no explanation for these bans. Like Netmarble isn't doing anything for it. Even as a whale, like I have to constantly be scared that if I do this content, am I just gonna get banned? Like,
True, man.
is all
So
my
true.
investment just gonna get wasted? So
Yeah,
there's always that fear.
definitely.
Other than that, I'm not gonna go into the difficulty. I'm a whale. The game's not gonna be as difficult for me as it is for some of the other people.
Right.
So that's fine. I can make do with that. And there is challenging content now, at least even at the highest tier.
True, true. Like,
Uh, yeah,
yeah, the sky is the limit with POD, BOT, and Guild Boss. So
yeah,
that's
exactly.
the
But
content.
I will say my disdain for Guild Boss in the past few days has increased quite a bit. The RNG on the Ant is just horrible. They
Yeah,
need to
that's
bring the
that's really
dragon
bad.
back, man.
Yeah, yeah, true. That's so true. Like I even in the first phase, like where she goes down, like sometimes I'm getting like a million, and sometimes I'm getting like even 800k, 700k. So that's pretty weird with the same kind of rotation and everything. So yeah, I
Yeah,
can understand that.
it's weird. It's the RNG is just insane. Like the
True.
same fights, I see like nothing changes. My rotations are perfect. And sometimes my Kanai is gonna do 10 billion, sometimes she's
Right.
gonna do 13 billion. Like it makes no sense.
True, true. Definitely true. Um, about the bans, I totally agree. Like at some point, it was only limited to certain mobile devices. Now it's even expanding to PCs, which is like my
Hmm.
very concerning, to be honest. Like the
Yeah.
last week, I saw so many messages and posts from other content creators that even the biggest of the whales are getting banned on this stuff. So
Yep.
it's pretty sad
Yeah,
to
and
see,
that's not fair. Like
right?
shouldn't be happening.
So many people just quit simply because they got banned. Like that's
Hmm.
outright outrageous. So I agree with that.
Yeah, it's
Definitely,
yeah,
that's one of the most.
shouldn't be happening.
Yeah. Wow, it's 3:30 in UK. Oh, is it 3:30 p.m., right?
It is 3:30
Hope
p.m. in
it's not
UK.
AM.
Props to
Yeah,
whoever said that.
समरेश भाई। भाई मेरे जैसे लोगों को बैन दे रहे हैं और अब तो F2P को भी मिल रहा है, पे टू विंस को भी मिल रहा है सार्थक भाई, दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम राइट। हेलो ब्रो, हे स्काई
Yeah,
मिश्रा, क्या
everyone's
हाल है?
getting banned now.
ट्रू ट्रू। Okay, so the next question, any thoughts of PvP in solo leveling arise? Like how would that be? And would you like to
Ah,
see PvP being added?
I have some radical thoughts about it, honestly,
Okay,
because first thing, let me just say I don't want PvP in solo leveling arise
Sang by Indian
definitely.
to
because
NHI
I feel
Lag to
like they will
Itni
not do a
Achi
good job of
English.
balancing it, and
True,
most
true.
F2Ps are just gonna get run over by whales.
Definitely. Like I had a first-hand experience with Netmarble with PvP. So they had this game a few years back, Marvel Future Revolution, which was based on
Hmm.
Marvel, and you can play as a Marvel character like Doctor Strange, Black Widow, and other characters. And there was PvP involved. Okay. So
Right.
simply to say, like whales were one-shotting me with a maximum optimized
Yeah.
build, even spending a little bit in the game. I was getting literally
Yeah.
one shot. So I know about this PvP optimization. So when people ask me,
Yeah,
when I say,
it's
yeah,
it's not going to be good for the game. They'll end up losing players.
definitely,
Solo leveling is a game where we know that Jinwoo keeps getting strong, right? And you want to
definitely,
live that experience. You want to
true,
feel strong. You keep getting stronger. But you go to PvP, you get one shot, then that illusion just goes away.
right,
And the
so
player be
true,
like, I'm not getting stronger.
so
I'm just
true,
going to quit the game.
definitely. Like with Sun Jinwoo, you don't want to see yourself lose. Like you want to aura farm
Yep,
the whole time.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. You want to
So
farm
true.
them.
So there's a super chat from Gaurav Breakdown. फैंग भाई इंडियन तो नहीं लगते इतनी अच्छी इंग्लिश। वही तो गौरव भाई, वही तो शुरू में बोला ना, ही इज born and raised in India, then he went to for job to UK and he settled there now. So
Thanks, Gaurav, for your kind words,
yeah.
by the way.
Okay, so coming to next, like your 2 cents on pay to win versus F2P in solo leveling.
Okay. My 2 cents on pay to win versus F2P.
Right,
First things first, they've done a pretty good job on closing the gap between Dolphins and free to plays. Like I've recently started an F2P account. I put on some videos about it, and
definitely.
I was able to get at least one full-fledged team which can clear most content, early game to mid game content.
True.
And that's a great thing that they've achieved. Like I know games out there, they can't even do that much. But I think there's also the fact that F2Ps have to realize that they will never be on the same level as a whale. No matter how much they grind, no
True.
matter how much time they put, if the whale is putting the same amount of time, they will never catch up. It's impossible.
So true.
So I feel like if you set your priority right in setting your goals at your level instead of comparing yourself to the topmost players, I think you're gonna have great fun playing this game. Like
So true,
I'm
man.
having a lot of fun on my free to play, honestly.
Definitely, I couldn't have said it any better than that. But that's the idea, guys. देखो इसी से सीखो यार. मतलब like whales को कभी catch up नहीं कर पाओगे. There's no point in chasing that. You enjoy your own account
Yep.
and progress by. There's no part where you can get stuck as even as a free to play. So that's the
Yeah,
whole
enjoy the
point,
game,
right?
you know.
True, so true, man. Coming over to free pay to win versus F2P, about your F2P experience with your F2P account, and what is the goal for that account for you?
I don't really have a goal for that. Like I know you
Yeah.
have a goal where you want to do the hard
Yogman in
mode
100 days.
run.
No,
Yeah, you.
hard Yogman in 100 days.
Oh, let's go hard augment in 100 days.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. I feel like you can do it too. Like you've got the
so true, man.
experience. You know how
Yeah,
to build the account.
definitely.
I don't really have a goal for it. I just made it because you made it seem like so much fun, you know?
So
And
good, so fun.
uh yeah, and it feels like it makes me relate to people better as well. So I can understand
So
some
true.
of their problems. That's why in my latest bot video, I included my F2P run as well, even though
Oh,
it was just like eight
nice.
days, you know.
So good, man.
Uh,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
so
Like,
I just wanted to sort of share the experience. I don't really have a goal for it.
that's amazing, man. Like, if you do these BOT, POT, and bot runs in your F2P account and post it on YouTube, that's gonna help so much more to people like who are free to play and struggling to do this content. Because, like, you being one of the top pro players in the game who knows all the strategies and stuff, they will get the idea like what goes behind a build and how you optimize a character. So that's amazing, man.
Well,
That,
that's the plan.
that's
Let's hope
so good,
people
man.
relate
That's
to
like
it, you know.
I'm really excited to seeing your F2P account progress further, man. With this, it's
Yeah.
crazy,
I
man.
don't know. I'll upload as much as I can, maybe like once a week or something. But yeah,
Let's go. Surely do, bhai. I'll watch that no matter what.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So coming to next question. What do you think
Mhm.
about the longevity of this game?
The game's definitely got like a lot of time for itself. You know, like
Definitely.
there is so much content. Everyone who says that this game's gonna just end in 2 years or something, they don't realize that they're constantly making original stories. They're interconnecting universes. It's gonna be there for quite some time. You know,
Definitely.
like at least for the next 5 years. I don't think this game is going anywhere.
Definitely. Even I noticed a pattern like when they are trying to keep the game in sync with the anime. Like you will see them slowing down on the story progression so much, like over
Yep,
the
yep,
next 8 months, that it will not even reach to a point where the anime will be out soon. Like even the season 3 will be out and it will be like in four weeks. They will put out all the remaining content and catch up with the anime.
yep,
I saw that with
yep.
season 2. So
Hmm.
definitely they are gonna follow the anime route. And with that, I also saw
Yeah.
the hype. Like, if I say so, my channel saw 50% boost in growth during the anime phase, and the boost is now gone.
Yeah,
So
that
that's
always
so
happens
true.
though, right? Like I can
Yeah,
imagine that'll be the case because people play players like me, you know, like I watched the anime and I
true.
wanted to play a game related to it, right?
So true.
So people are gonna watch the anime and new players are gonna flood in.
Right. So
So yeah,
true.
that makes sense.
Right. Um, your thoughts on the current meta? Like, what is the current meta, and what should people focus on if they wanna like
Current
progress?
meta.
Hmm.
I would say building either fire or wind team at the moment is
Right.
probably the safest option, you know.
So true.
As far as meta goes, every element has its own meta. So obviously, eventually, you want to build at least one team for
Each element.
every element,
Right.
even though it's not top tiers. For instance, say like if you build the dark team now, you'd have Charlotte, Harper, and Isla, right?
Right.
But obviously, in maybe even the next 3 months, one of them is gonna definitely get replaced.
Yeah, Gina is coming,
But
which is said to be a dark character.
yeah, but that shouldn't be the priority because
Right.
you want to prioritize having the best DPS in the game and build your team around it. So for now, I'd say that that's Kanai. So Kanai
Hmm.
is the best DPS. So you go ahead and build a fire team. It doesn't matter what it is.
So
I
true.
cleared all of story mode with Kanai alone. You know, like the elements didn't
Amazing.
matter, nothing mattered. You
Amazing, man.
just need to build around the best DPS in the game at the moment. That's pretty much
Right.
what the meta
S-
dictates at the moment.
So true. Okay. what do you think about future meta possibilities, like with the upcoming Chahane, then Nier Letterman,
Mm.
Lennart Nierman, and then Gina, and even someone like Liu Jigang and other characters which are possibly coming soon?
Ooh, that's all speculative, and I love thinking about it
Yeah,
that, if this character is this way, like it's gonna be great. But realistically speaking, obviously Chai is our anniversary unit and he must do well if the game
she
wants to
must
survive.
be. She must be. True, so
She
true.
must do well, so I feel like Chai is definitely gonna be a safe pick for everyone. Chai is gonna be
Definitely,
overpowered. I'm definitely
definitely.
pulling for her on my F2P account. That's what I'm saving for.
Let's go.
uh, and have a water team built as well, and that should help me clear most of the content for like the next month, I'd say.
Easy.
But any time after that, once we get Leonard and we get Gina, I can't really say, because Dark, I feel like even with a very strong DPS is not gonna be meta because
True.
Kanai is just that good as
Right.
secondary.
Right.
Yeah, there isn't much to be said at the moment for the future unless we get some really heavy leaks. But yeah, for now I'd
Definitely.
say like fire, water, and wind are top three.
Hey, Maswant bhai, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Okay, so continuing with the future possibilities. Okay,
Mhm.
so what do you think about replacement of characters? For example, like we had Thomas replace Chahin, right? And
Right.
similarly, we had Kanai replace Yo So Hyun. So if
Okay.
that pattern follows, like what do we do with the characters like which we have already built? So do you think there's a possibility of new elements being introduced in the game apart from the current five we have?
Yeah, the idea of introducing a new element, honestly, it sounds great to me. There's more variety,
Definitely.
there's going to be more builds we can try, so it excites me, that idea. But uh, at the same time, you gotta find that right balance, right? If you have too many elements, it becomes sort of difficult to balance out characters because you never want one element to be so much more overpowered compared to the others, like we have
So
with
true.
fire at the moment.
So true.
It's when I'm using fire theme on Wind POD day, something's gone wrong, like
Right.
they can't
So
have
true.
that happen all the time.
So true.
And as far as replacing characters go, I don't think, at least for Kanae's case, I don't think she's replaced you. You has like a complete different use case she's useful
True.
in, and
True.
she's top tier in that even
Correct.
now. I just did the Scorpion like
Right. I saw that.
some time ago.
Right.
Yeah, and there was no way Kanae can do that
Yeah.
fast because the Death Pen is just that important in that fight.
So true. So true. That I totally agree with. Like Yo So Hyun, like isn't replacing that specific content. And even in Guild Boss with the fire team, I think Yo Soyun is a must have if you want to score high, along with Kanai. Not that
Mm-hmm.
she'll be replaced. That's definitely I can understand. So true.
Yeah, she's like a complementary fire DPS, you can say. Like there, Kanai and you will switch places based on whoever is suited for more for that content.
Right. ये कौन सी एंटर है भाई? ये एमा मिया मिरे है भाई, इसका क्रिसमस वाला कॉस्ट्यूम है. Enjoying
Oh
this
no.
podcast a lot. Thank you so much, Amresh bhai. I don't know which one is best character with 5 copies and 1 copy of weapon, and character 1 copy with weapon 5 copy and same power. By hunters with 5 copies and 1 weapon. That would be the best.
Yeah,
Hey, Hunter bhai, hey
100%.
Asif, क्या
Hunter
हाल है?
advancements over weapon
Right.
advancements.
So true. ठीक है, चेंज नहीं किया भाई. I didn't had the time to do, so I'll do that. हंटर सौरभ भाई को कहो 5 मिनट हिंदी में बात करें. Okay भाई.
Oh.
Okay, so your
Okay,
Hindi
इन
talk
इनको
starts.
मेरे से हिंदी में बात करवा के रहना है, आज हिंदी में ही बात कर लेते हैं.
ओके सर. अगला क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है. तो अभी जो
अच्छा.
रिसेंट में आर्टिफैक्ट्स ऐड हुए हैं, उनके चलते आप क्या लगता है मेटा कितना शिफ्ट हुआ है?
आ, कुछ भी नहीं शिफ्ट हुआ.
सो ट्रू.
Honestly, ऑलमोस्ट हर कंटेंट में पुराने आर्टिफैक्ट्स ही चल रहे हैं ज्यादातर.
सो
सबसे
ट्रू.
ज्यादा यूज मैंने देखा है कि chaotic infamy is somewhat okay on Mire and Kanae.
ट्रू.
लेकिन डिफरेंस इतना कम है that is it worth it to try and build an entire set?
या
Like
सो
आप
ट्रू.
इतने रिसोर्स लगा के आपने अपने पुराने आर्टिफैक्ट्स अच्छे स्टैट्स के निकाले हैं. आपको ये सेम स्टैट्स इन्फेमी में निकालने में एक बिना आर्टिफैक्ट मेकिंग इवेंट के, like it's gonna take you so much time.
डेफिनेटली.
So in that sense, I won't even bother like working on the new sets other than the Iron Will set for Thomas maybe. That one has a lot of potential.
So have you tested him with Iron Will and saw like any difference between Curse and Iron Will?
Yeah, Iron Will is definitely better. Like
Was it
accumulating these new artifacts with good stats, just keep using your old ones. It's not gonna make much
right?
of a difference, you know.
Right. Is Fire Team gonna be out of meta soon? Your takes or a chat के question.
No, it's not gonna be out of meta anytime
Definitely,
soon. I mean,
definitely.
see, what do you define as meta? Do you define meta as whatever element the new wobble is gonna have? Because if you do that, then obviously the meta is always gonna be
It is
changing.
gonna change. So
But
true.
now that we have two different teams in POD, we have two different teams in Guild Boss. Like
Right.
there is no way Fire Team is going to leave the meta, you know.
So true. So my next question was on that. Like, what do you think about new Guild Boss system and the ranking system?
Uh, Honestly, I haven't even taken a look at the ranking system that much, you know.
No, the
The new Guild
five
Boss
guilds, the
system,
all out war. I mean, the all out war. Like how we play against
yeah,
five different
I
guilds.
have not taken that much of a look. I just do my
Okay.
runs and somehow we end up top 5 and we make it to the next round.
Top five.
Like the
It's only
rewards are,
five. It's only five.
yeah,
Five guilds
no, no,
competing
like
against each other.
each week you get a whole new set of guilds based on what rank
Right.
you're in, you know.
Correct. Correct.
So every week you're gonna have like a new set of guilds in the same bracket,
Right.
but there aren't many in S rank 1 at the moment. So you're gonna
Okay.
start seeing the same guilds, you
I
know.
got it. Understood.
Yeah. The problem
Nice.
with this all out war is the rewards are just not worth it for me, you know. Like I
So
am
true.
not
Right.
gonna
So
spend
true.
10 hours on guild boss for these rewards,
So
you
true.
know.
This is trash. This is so trash.
Yeah,
I
and
was under the pretense that we will get all of the five tiers at on the top, right? It says
yep,
five
yep.
tiers. I was under the pretense of all the five, and when I saw the reward, like it was only one chest, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like it is not even
Yeah,
worth it.
it's just not worth it, bro.
Yeah, so
And
true.
as far as the mode goes, the fact that they've split this into two teams, it just kills F2P's ever being good in guild boss.
Right.
That's it,
But
you know.
you know, s- I might sound evil here, but I dig this like two teams because like this brings like a whole new variety of gameplay, right, and strategy building. Because previously, what we were doing is we were trying to repeat the same run twice, but now there's so much variation, and I dig that. To be honest, so much.
I
So I
mean,
hate
yeah,
grind.
like
I
from
dig
a
this.
paying player perspective, I definitely agree with you. You know, having the variety and having more teams to do guild boss,
Right.
it keeps our interest up in the game. You know, like we can
So
do
true.
more than what's needed.
Right.
But at the same time, like now that I've started playing on my F2P, like I know that at most I
That's so
can
true.
build maybe three teams. You know,
Right.
in like uh in like 2 months, say,
Right.
if I want to build it well. But that's it though. Like if the weakness is gonna be fire, water, and wind, for instance, then if I've built a light or dark team, I'm totally done.
Yeah.
Like
So
there's
true.
no way I'm gonna do well in this
Yeah,
guild
because
boss, you
it's
know?
three element now. If it was the
Yep.
five element, then I think it would have been fine.
Then it
Removing
would
the
have
two
been great.
elements, like
It
yeah,
would have been fine, you know?
so true.
Yep.
Hunter bhai, are you seeing new elements are coming out and changing the meta in future? It might happen, Red Gaming, but not for a while now. Like at least not for another year. That's what I think about new elements. Might come like even on the anniversary. You never know, but I don't see that happening. Okay.
Hmm.
Next question, future POD world ranking thoughts. Like, there's a world ranking coming soon,
Oh
like
yeah.
in next to
I'm
next
kind of
update.
excited for that one because
So
I do
true,
enjoy playing POD quite a bit. So
definitely.
I my definite aim is gonna be top 5 in the world. I'm gonna try my best
Wow.
given the time.
And I think you can get
So
that. So true.
yeah, it depends, you know, like because I'm gonna be honest, I cannot put in 5-10 hours because my timetable is just not gonna allow for that.
Right.
But I'm gonna try and put in, say, like some extra hours during the weekend to get the best possible score for my account.
Nice, nice. And I think others will do so as well.
Yep,
Let's
yep.
hope it does have some reward for being in the top rank. Like if it is
Yeah,
not
I'm
there, then
hoping
I
like
think,
the
yeah,
rewards are well worth the additional time that the players
right,
put in, you know.
right. Let's see what the world ranking rewards are. Like I'm too
Yeah.
excited for that. Next up, what do you think about Battlefield of Time right now? Like how they changed it, like to have a debuff when you go with the Averse element.
um I think it promotes build variety, you know,
Yeah.
because if they didn't do that, for instance, if say Bestie was not uh, weak to light, then you'll be taking Min for his debuff anyway,
Right.
you know, because it's so good. So
Right.
it promotes build variety. I like it. And they've balanced it out quite well by
So
making
true.
sure that you get a very substantial buff after 1 minute 30 seconds.
Correct. So true.
So your bot time is never gonna be that high, even if you're on
Right.
a low tier account. You know, even
At
on
least,
my
yeah.
new F2P, like the first run I tried, it was like 1 minute 40 seconds,
So
which
true.
because after the 1 minute 30 mark, that buff kicks in, you know.
Yeah. And so high, like you even get that all the achievement rewards, which is, I think, the most important thing for a new account.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Coming to the next question, which one is your favorite game mode in the game?
It's probably bot. I enjoy
POD.
playing bot the most at the
Oh,
moment. Bot
nice,
and
nice.
POD is my favorite at the
Yeah,
moment.
that's what I was thinking, Pramit bhai as well. How he got 20 seconds, bro? That's crazy, bro. Like, how many runs did it take you?
It took some time for sure.
So you're gonna put a video on this?
No, not for this one. This one I was just doing in my spare time. I put my
Okay.
27-second run. Since then, PayPal helped me out with a new strat, you know.
Oh,
So that I was trying that out, and I
hmm.
managed to get the 20-second.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Okay, so next question and the second last question. What do you think about the transcendence runes and blessing stones? Like, have they shifted the meta too much, or can any player make
Um,
do with only legendary itself?
Legendary is fine. I'm gonna be honest.
Right,
Transcendence is more of a win more thing at the moment, you know.
right,
It's not gonna make the difference between you being able to break someone or you not being able to break someone, if that makes sense. You know, say
so true.
if you had legendary pulverize and you can break someone, obviously you're gonna break them with transcendent as well. But it's not like if you didn't have the transcendent, you will not be able to break an enemy, for instance. That's like
True,
the simplest example I can think of at the moment. But
true.
legendary is just fine. Transcendence is more for that extra 1% damage to use like the top
Right,
tier strats, if that makes
right.
sense, you know.
So for the ranking and stuff,
Yeah, yeah, but
right?
no new player should be even bothered with the transcendent stuff.
So
Just
true,
focus on getting legendary for whatever you can.
so true. So okay, now yeah, I think that's all my questions. So now we can take a look at your account now, how your account is,
All
and you
right.
can show us some
Okay.
gameplay. Let's
How
go,
do you
guys.
want to do this? Like, do you want to ask me to show like a particular section and then I can show it?
Yeah, we can do that. Like that, I think would be perfect.
Yeah, it's probably better that way,
So
right?
let's take a look at your Jinwoo first. Okay, so chat, if you
Okay.
have any questions from our Saurav bhai, aka Fang here, you can go ahead and ask in the chat and I'll ask him, okay, on your behalf.
Oh yeah, I'm happy to answer any of your questions unless it's not too personally invasive, you know?
Yeah, definitely. No personal questions, guys. Okay. What
Okay.
do you think when the support hunter is coming for water cha? Bro, it's already here. Million Fisher is here. So why would you need any other support? I think they can
Yeah, you
do a
don't need
better
new
one, but
support.
why would you need that? To be honest, like it's
Yep.
like then you have to wail more, you have to spend more. So if we have a character, let's make do with that only, right? After the showcase, show us his F2P count as well. Okay, let's see. I'm Azamis, bro. Okay, because why? Let's go. हाउ मेनी डॉलर स्पेंड इन गेम भाई अलॉट भानु भाई अलॉट ठीक है ये क्वेश्चन का हमने आंसर दे दिया पहले ओके तो 52K जिनवू पर आई थिंक आई सॉ 50,000 500K पावर लाइक अ वाइल a little bit ago.
Uh,
What
yeah,
changed
that's big.
between them?
I don't know, honestly, what changed. Nothing should have changed.
Yeah, because I saw there was
It's
500.
oh,
Oh, I
I'm
think a
missing a
core.
core.
Right. Just give him
Yeah,
anyone.
just
Yeah, give that.
yeah, I keep moving
Let's
stuff
go,
around.
guys.
So
500K power, bro. That's
yeah, we
insane,
can get
buddy.
like a little bit more, I think. Yeah, there you go,
Okay. Nice,
522.
nice, nice.
And if you want to squeeze in some more power, you can probably put this in.
Right.
There you go, 527 for now.
Amazing, bhai. देख रहे हो chat? I'm from Assam. Okay, Rakesh, bhai. Nice. All transcendent? Yeah, bro. Okay. Wow. I didn't see this. Show me your transcendent collection.
Oh, you want to? What do you want to see? Runes or
Blessing stones
blessing
first.
stone?
Let's see both.
Okay, blessing stones first. So these are the ones I have transcendence at the moment.
Like the all you need, right? Though those are the main
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, these are the
Definitely.
main ones. I've got most of them. I'm looking
Amazing.
forward to getting double-edged
Double edge.
sword
Right.
and uh, boss lair. These
Right.
are the only ones that I might possibly need.
True.
For the
Perfect.
survival ones, I'm missing quite a lot. But the only
Yeah.
one I really
Life.
need is life at the
Correct.
moment. Yep.
Perfect.
Other
Kasaka
than
scale
that,
is also
it's
good, like for some cases,
this
but
one's okay, but it's not
yeah.
really necessary. It's like a good
Right.
to have thing. This
Mm.
one I feel like it's quite good.
Yes,
Like
definitely.
for
As soon as
pot
you enter a
and
stage,
for
it
bot
gives you
as
a
well.
shield. Yeah.
Yep.
Activating that self right away.
Yep.
Definitely. His power can go up even more if he pulls all skill. Bro, what's the point, right? The thing is that what's the point, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, the power can go up even
yeah,
more. Like right
full
now I'm
curse,
on
right?
4-4. It's not full
Yeah.
curse. It can definitely I can probably go to my battle tier. I've done that already. I've inflated my
Okay.
CP here.
So
So
good.
yeah, you can see it like the max power is like 542k here.
Like I was able to get my enter to 370 at max. How did the Amma
Yeah,
Mere go to 400? Like full curse, was it?
yeah, it was full curse. Yes.
Okay, got it. That's what I thought. Oh yeah, 400 कैसे पहुंचा?
Yeah, no. With 4-4, you're mostly gonna see like 360,
Yeah, right,
365, something like
right.
that.
I had like max go to 372 for my Chahin. I think Chahin gave
Mhm.
more power with the same exact build than Kanai and Amami. I don't know why, for some strange reason. Chahin gave more
Mm,
power, built with the same team and
it
everything
happens
similar.
sometimes when
Yeah,
they scale from crit or crit damage, they get
right,
slightly more power, so
right. Still
it can
400k
make a
is a lot.
difference.
Yeah, bro, it's a lot, bro. It's not even. Show your Sung Jinwoo stats. Chad is
Right.
saying. Yeah,
Okay. Let me
see that.
put in the course
Right,
that I normally would use for Sang Jinwoo.
right,
It's pretty much this. I think I don't really change much.
right.
So these are my stats with 220 in intelligence. I have like 9k crit, like
Nice.
208 crit damage,
Okay.
12 defense pen, and almost
40.
40% damage increase.
Crazy, bro, crazy. So
Uh,
even with intelligence, you use like even with reawakening, you use 220 points on intelligence, right?
just for
Otherwise,
this bot
say
because you need like
211.
a lot of yeah.
Okay,
For this bot and this POD, you need like a lot of intelligence, which that's the reason. And 220 is the threshold for using the transcendent Intuit, by the way.
right.
So with 1540
Yeah,
points, if you
you
divide
need
that by
220.
7,
True,
it
true,
comes out
true.
to 240,
Yeah,
220. Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
Okay, so there's a rapid fire questions for you. 5 questions.
Oh, well,
PC
let's
or
go.
mobile?
PC,
Dark team or water team?
Dark.
Jinwoo or Kanai or Mirai?
Oh, Jinwoo. Like,
M-
that's not a question.
Mumbai Indians or CSK or RCB?
Oh, I do not follow IPL all that much, but my friend is into CSK, so CSK it is.
Okay, Hunter Bhai or Hunter Bhai, bro? It's obvious, sir. Favorite
Oh
SLA
shit, it's
creator.
gonna be Hunter Pie, like no questions.
Favorite SLA creator. You can be
mm,
honest.
yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna be honest. Like my top two at the moment are Mauzu and the guy plays.
Yeah, definitely. Amazing. सौरभ भाई का फेवरेट कंटेंट क्रिएटर जैफ एंड पेन ब्लेड अच्छा नहीं भाई
I'm not a fan of either of them. I don't watch their content.
राइट लेट्स गो भाई टू गोट्स नाइस ओके सो शो मी योर रून ट्रांसेंडेंस collection
Rune's quite bad. I'm not gonna lie.
okay
For
bro
this QT,
you have a
please tell.
thunderstorm and you're saying it's bad huh
No, we're gonna get to the other runes. Like there are
okay
so many runes. It's gonna take months before I get
okay
all of them transcendent. For now, I have these two for collapse. For death, I have none whatsoever. I really want the one for overshadow because that's quite important in some of the bots.
so true
Um.
wait I'll answer chat once TY pal bro देखो
Okay.
ऐसा नहीं कि like if he his top favorite is guy and mouse okay so it doesn't mean that he hates the others okay so it's not
Yeah.
either or okay so he likes all the content creators it's just that his top two is what he mentioned okay
Yeah. As a
so yeah
content creator, I like them more. That's pretty
yeah
much it. If
I
you ask
think
me like whose gameplay I like best, it's gonna be Taipal.
yeah so true And one more thing, like he can relate, or मैं क्यों नहीं ये भी मैं बता देता हूँ, because he can't relate to my content since I'm mobile player. Okay, so wait till I go on
Yeah.
PC. Okay.
You're still my number three, by the way. You just didn't make top two because the competition is that that
Yeah,
much
so
more
true,
difficult,
so
you know?
true. What do you think will be meta for new mobile, water or wind, bro? I think wind will be like probably the meta. Like if you say meta as in the what most people will use, it's gonna be wind because सबका build है वो team. Okay. And in case of like कौन सा better होगा, we'll have to see how well Shaheen performs.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they're gonna add in some gimmick which will make Cha's
Must
team
have.
the better one,
So true.
you know?
So true. I think her like the skill which doesn't allow the enemy to heal, she will have that in the new kit as well because as we see, Deimos does heal a bit. Okay, when you use dark on him,
Mhm.
so he does heal. So I think she will stop him from healing. So that will be very important. I think the Yogman will heal regardless of whether you use anything or. So I think she will be must have in that way,
Yeah, that
something
makes
like that.
sense.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see your other runes.
All right, all right, all right. Okay, we'll start from here. Nothing.
Okay.
I've got this one for some reason.
Yeah.
I've got this one I
This is
made
really good. Yeah.
for the fire POD, especially.
Okay.
I was able to get like
Nice.
what 30 billion on that one.
Nice.
None here, none here, none here. I want the Thunder rune.
Sunder. Okay.
None here, none here, none here.
Yep.
I've got Liberation, which I
Yep.
got for this
Best.
POD.
Correct.
Yeah, I've got this
Vacuum
one.
wave.
This one I made like
Blessing.
first week when Transcendence dropped because I thought
Okay.
it'll help my GB score. Boy,
Nice.
was I wrong. You don't really need it.
Nice. Oh
This
wow.
one I'm trying to get all of them max so
Right.
that I have like the max damage. So next one I'm
Best.
gonna do is probably
Double
double
down.
down,
Right.
and I've got the other three here.
Mm.
And for this one, I have the wind one,
Reach.
which is why I ended up using this in my first bot video.
Okay.
So I thought like it'll be. I don't like using the same skills over and over again. So
Right.
I thought let me try something new here since I have this transcendent anyway.
Which ones would you like to get now? Like next?
Uh, whatever I'm close to building, honestly. But my top priority is Overshadow here
Definitely.
and Double Down here. I'm
Right.
missing 7. This one 4 here.
Okay.
And the next one I probably
Electric
want
shock.
would be Electric
Electric
Shock
shock.
is good, but I don't find myself needing it just yet.
Right.
So it's in the background, but not that
Okay.
important for me at the moment.
I don't think you use vertical art strat anymore, right? Since you have that
No, I
fire
don't.
one.
But
Yeah.
honestly, this is sometimes really nice for just clearing mobs,
Right.
you know. So this one would be good as well. This is very good. This is
Right.
one I'd like to have, the water one. It does
Right.
copious amounts of damage.
I think Sun Jinwoo runes like he severely lacks a DPS water skill, so he really
Yep,
needs
yep,
that. Yeah.
100%. I am hoping like they get out, they come out with a DPS water skill.
I think in
That'd be
next to
like
next update
awesome.
we should be able to see some skills coming up for Jinwoo because next
Mhm.
update we're getting 9 blessing stones, which is crazy.
Yeah, my wallet's gonna cry again.
Okay, we are getting one selector though, so you can get one of the ones that you're missing the most
Yeah,
for
I'm
this.
probably gonna take out life from that one.
Okay.
If I'm being actually maybe
Right.
not. I don't know. I'll have to take a deeper look
Right.
because I'm so close to getting almost all of them, you know, like I need 4 here and
True.
like
7
7
there.
here.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad
Too bad.
because the I've got some selectors, you know.
Right.
I think I've got like 3 boxes as well
Really.
and I'll get some on weekly resets. If I get a little bit lucky, then I'll just end up using the selector on something non-significant.
Right. What do you think about the level up chest? Do you think you'll buy once more once they reset on 1st of May?
So I'm trying to cut back on my spending in the
Right.
game actually,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
because
you
I've
said
got
that.
other priorities in life
Right.
at the moment.
Right.
So yeah, I am gonna buy it because it's related to transcendence.
Oh my.
Yeah. So my
So,
my my priority is I'm only gonna spend on the game if it's related to the
transcendence. Right.
latest power scaling thing, basically,
Right.
you know. Right
Okay.
now it's transcendent. I'm gonna spend on stuff related to transcendence. I'm not gonna
Right.
buy anything else or spend on anything else.
So true. Even I did, bro, for this transcendence shit. I got only one blessing
Yeah,
stone, one rune.
I saw the
So,
video, bro. I felt quite bad for you.
I cried that night, bro. Seriously.
Oh shit.
Gambling paglu, yeah, bro. Gambling addiction, yeah, bro. Saurabh, what do you think about SLA events? Not in terms of reward. They're pretty good, not bad.
Event rewards have been pretty good. The event
Mm,
themselves are getting quite repetitive now. It's just the same thing again and again. Do this mission, do that mission. They
right.
need to bring in more variety, honestly, you know.
So true, man. Like we have been seeing the same events like for the last year now. They
Yep.
can introduce new events. Is Fang a
Yeah,
YouTuber?
like
Yeah, Sky Slayer, you can see the link is pinned in the chat. भाई जाके करो भाई, subscribe करो अभी भाई को. Makes one of the best content on solo leveling on YouTube, bro. Ask Saurabh bhai, what do you think about to go to SLC? Yeah, bro, Piyush bhai उन्होंने answer किया. Like I said, he was going to SLC. He could have easily gone to SLC. It's just that his schedule didn't line up, so he uh, held back. Okay, that's what I can say.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna aim and go for the next one if I can make the cut.
Let's go. Okay. Moving to your artifacts, like has your luck been
Oh,
better in terms of level 100 artifacts now?
hell no, it hasn't been better. If you see the best artifacts I have had are all reforged, you know.
Yeah, I can
They're
see
not
that, like a lot of
ones I've
reforged.
pulled.
So
Yep.
you're buying keys, right? Instance keys, I guess.
Yeah,
Instance
I
and
buy
code.
on most days.
Right.
Like I said, I want to save some essence for the new blessing
Right.
stones that are coming out.
Right.
I might have to reroll a lot till I get legendary.
True.
So I'm trying to save my essence for that. I don't have much at the moment. It's only like 50k.
Right.
So yeah, my essence priority has shifted to that at the moment ever since they announced there are gonna be 9 new ones. But if that wasn't the case, then yeah, I'd be maxing out my keys every day.
Perfect. Perfect. So what do you think about the amplification system? Now that is even one thing which has got me even more scared, like after the transcendence
Oh
system.
yeah, that's scary. Honestly, it's gonna. I don't know, bro. Like
I
it's
have an idea.
gonna.
I have an idea what it might be. I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
do you see like you have a mythic magnifying slashes, but you still have more of its transcendence
Right.
pieces, right? I think
Right.
the amplification system will allow us to use that remaining portion to upgrade our runes and blessing stones.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I
Right?
had the similar assumption. You know, I think
Yeah.
that is going to be the case probably. Either that or if Netmarble is super greedy, they're gonna make it so like if you have a second transcendent
Damn.
magnifying slash, then you can use that one to increase the effects.
Bro, that would be criminal, bro. That would be
Yeah,
even worse.
Netmarble are full of criminals, bro.
Money grabbing criminals.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. So which character excited in future update? Which character are you most excited for in future updates? Like which has not
For
been
now,
announced? Yeah, for now, it's
I'm really
Chaheng.
looking forward to Cha, if
Yeah,
I'm being honest. You
definitely.
know, she's one of my favorite characters in the game,
Right. Any
and
pending
she
manhwa
looks
characters? Any
so
pen?
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I am looking forward to Liu Zhigang for
Okay.
sure, and I am looking forward to who else? Maybe another version of Thomas. He needs a retrain already, which is
What
crazy to
about
think about.
what about Sung Ilwan,
People are
Jinwoo's
not gonna
dad?
like when I say this, but I'm not that hyped for him. You know, he's good and he's Jinu's father and all that, but I'm not that hyped for him. You know, I don't want him to because he didn't really play like a big role in the manhwa. You know, he was
Act-
there. He fought off the monarchs
Right.
to buy Jinwoo time. You know,
Right.
and that was all. That was pretty much it. He's
Ac-
gonna be strong and he's definitely gonna come out as a hunter. No doubt. But yeah, he's not my that look forward to hunter. If that makes sense.
Okay. Actually, I want to see his backstory. Like, what was his backstory? Because it wasn't well defined in the manhwa. If you get what I
Mm-hmm.
mean. So I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
looking forward to like the expansion of his story to know like exactly what happened.
Yeah, now that they've opened this cup of reincarnation stuff,
Oh,
the
bro, they
multiverse
can
is
go crazy
open.
with that. They
They
can
can
go
just
crazy with. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm scared now for that, bro. Definitely.
But I hope like they do retrains only for like very specific
Special
hunters and
occasions,
very
yeah.
specific moments. Yeah,
I
like
hope they
special
do it for
occasions and
special
all.
occasions, like a milestone,
Yep,
like they reach 100 million downloads, a milestone like anniversaries and stuff. I don't want them to doing it
yeah.
this like seldom,
Every now
like
and
very
then, right?
often. Yeah,
Yeah,
not very often.
yeah.
Hello, bro. Hey, Saurabh Wagmare bhai, kya haal hai? Welcome to the stream. So many varieties of single hunter. Yeah, bro. I don't want to see that. Like, I don't want another version
Yeah,
of
I
Huang
hope it
Dong 2.
doesn't come to that, like honestly.
भाई अगर हुआंग डोंग सू अपना स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट पोटेंशियल के साथ भी आया ना गेम में विद अनदर वर्जन, आई एम नॉट पुलिंग भाई, नो मैटर व्हाट,
Yeah. I mean,
इवन दो
I
ही इज
pull
द
for all the
मोस्ट
meta
ब्रोकन
stuff, so
मेटा.
I'm definitely gonna pull, but I definitely understand though.
Does getting a rune to transcendence give you more power like how blessing stone does? Yes bro, it does. It gives you
Mm,
6500 per blessing stone,
a
not
rune
runes.
stone,
Yeah, runes is
blessing
not
stone
much.
does,
Yeah,
runes does do not.
runes is
Runes
not
will
much.
give you power if they get leveled up, so like a little bit more
It
power,
does get
but
leveled up,
that's
right?
pretty
It
much
gives
it.
3 level per
Yeah,
transcendence,
yeah, it
which
does.
is
So
also
that's
really
the
good.
only power you get. It's and that's like only what 300 or 500, something like that.
Yeah, but I think in terms of damage, it scales a lot, right? Right, because of those levels that you get for free. 3 levels of a
Yeah,
skill. Yeah,
but like I said, like transcendence should not be your priority by any means. Like legendary is enough. Like make transcendent at your own pace. Do not go out of your way to do it unless you're like a mega whale like me.
definitely, definitely. Okay, let's continue with your count then.
hmm Artifact luck has been garbage, bro. Like I'll show you the ones I just farmed, and look at this stuff. Like there's nothing good here. This one is
Yeah,
okay.
and log for
I'm
the
looking
same
for
reason.
a very good necklace for Jinwoo, but I haven't had
Okay.
luck. This one was pretty good. I got this
Yeah,
yesterday. This
nice.
one's
That's
pretty
really
OP.
good.
Like it's
Mm.
got 4 good stats. This
This is
is
also
okay, but I
decent. Yeah,
already have a dark bracelet. Um, yeah, rest of it's pretty much mediocre, bro. Like
okay.
nothing special to see here. My
Hey.
Jinu's artifacts are okay, but that's because we've all spent the crafting tickets, right,
Right.
for Jinu.
Like,
So this one's pretty
did
good.
you purchase those like material to reforge the artifacts? Because
Oh
I
yeah,
see a
I've
lot of
purchased
artifacts
all
already.
and I've done
Oh,
all and I
yeah.
got nothing. It's that
Ooh.
simple.
Okay.
This one's pretty good. This one is bad. I need to replace this with like better stats, but
Right.
this one got
Two
plus
sets of
3 with
yeah.
26.
Right.
So it's pretty difficult to replace this one.
Right.
This is pretty
That's
nice.
true.
It's plus 4 attack almost.
Right.
Yeah.
Shadow
Yeah,
power. Okay. We'll show you in a bit.
I'm looking for a better piece for this one. Maybe one with
Triple attack.
plus 3 attack
Yeah.
instead of all on damaging. This one I was just using for the win POD,
Right.
honestly. This is not that great.
Yeah.
This is pretty much top tier.
Right.
This one is okay. This stat could be better here.
Right.
So
Ideally,
yeah,
we
like
want all perfect force
minor
stat with
improvements
most
here and
attack
there.
percent on +3 for Jinwoo
Yeah.
endgame.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
For
Uh,
Hunter, I think my best artifacts at the moment are on Mire, maybe.
oh,
Yeah.
is it? Like your best side
So
effects
she
are on
has
Mirai.
no, not my best, my second best set.
Okay.
Like so she has 42k attack here with
Oh, that's
206 crit damage,
insane.
27 damage increase, 14 death pan. That's because like I have 2.5k MP consumption
Hmm.
and 2.6 MP as well.
Uh, How much MP do you we need for guild boss with Mirai? Like I saw TY Pal do 500 5,000 MP consumption reduction
Yep,
on her.
you need 5,000. I took out her core, which I
Right,
gave to
right,
Jinwoo for the
correct,
power boost before.
right. So
You need
now it is
5k. So like if
oh,
I add that one,
crazy
you'll
man.
see I have almost 5k
4936. Yeah,
here.
crazy
Yep.
man. That's a lot.
And you need like 2.5k
Yeah,
MP to
that's
begin.
for his
Yeah,
KT. That's for
yeah.
her KT. So true. I see one of the artifacts is not level 100 yet on Mirai. Guess you'll get that.
Uh,
The armor. Yeah.
oh yeah, I only put this one in for more MP consumption here. You know,
Okay.
I have a better chest piece, but I needed the MP
MP
consumption
consumption.
to somehow reach 5k.
Nice. Evapal did 19-second on bot. Yeah, bro, it's his new strategy, which even Saurabh used to get 20 seconds.
Yeah, he shared the strat with me, and I was running that yesterday.
Right. So what was the strat actually? Like which team?
Uh, I mean, you can see the
Like it
team,
was
but it's really difficult to sort of
emulate.
put the
Yeah.
strat into words.
Correct. Correct.
Uh,
Yeah, he has a video on it, so I'll probably watch that later.
yeah, this was the team that was used
Ooh,
basically.
nice, nice.
Yeah, with these
I
sets.
think I saw this video. I think I saw this video with triple support. One second.
Yeah, he just uploaded it,
Give me a
so
second.
I'm not sure if it's there.
Give me a minute. I'm
Yeah,
getting a
take your
call.
time. I'm gonna entertain chat in the meantime. Chat, do you have any more questions that I can answer? I'll be happy to answer you guys. Iron Will is better, Mahesh, for Thomas as of right now. SR and SSR
Mm,
balance, yeah, it's garbage. They need to buff SR hunters for sure, 100%.
definitely. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, nice. I was just looking at
Second.
chat and answering some
Yeah, I
questions.
heard you. Nice. भाई ये 20 कैसे हुआ भाई बहुत मेहनत से
Yeah, it
live
took like
wins
a few hours, bro. Like, don't even attempt.
this is a good question from Paradox live wins Saurabh bhai
Oh no, bro. This is one question I have like no answer to. Like, if I am when I have weekends, I want to spend time with my wife and
so true man
my other hobbies. Like
right
I don't know. Like when I get this large chunk of time where I'm so carefree, I will definitely come live. I love spending time with the viewers and doing stuff when everyone's watching.
I
So
think
I will
you'll come
definitely
live
come live.
next. I think you'll come live next when some game like Black Myth Wukong comes out and you are playing it. You'll stream it alongside.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like
Yeah. Saurabh bhai face reveal karo. I think that's one thing he won't do.
yeah, I'm not
But
doing that.
but you should know this that he is really handsome as per Piyush bhai who has revealed this to me. Like he saw
Oh
his image.
really?
Yeah. You shared your pic with him or something?
Maybe I don't
Yeah.
remember. I
So
might have like a long
yeah,
time
he
ago.
told me like he's really handsome. Like you can't even compare. Like he's that handsome. So
No, that's not the case. I'm not that handsome, bro.
he
Only Piyush Pai and my mom can say that.
okay. Okay. Let's keep that a mystery. Big question: who the hell is hyped for Gina? By everyone is everyone loves sister leveling, buddy. Just
Oh
kidding.
no. Oh no.
Just,
We shouldn't take the stream there, bro.
yeah, definitely. I stopped midway. सौरभ भाई आप
Nah.
ट्रिपल ए गेम्स खेलते हो या सिर्फ गाचा गेम?
I play AAA games from
Okay,
like here and there. The thing is, like, I only play one game at a time for the most part. So if I
nice.
have my time dedicated to something like solo leveling, I'll not find time to play other games at the moment. But if I like a game so much, like for instance Black Myth Wukong, that game was so good, I made the time to play that game.
So true. What is Saurabh Bro's channel link? Bhai already pinned in the chat, and our mods will continuously share it with you, so you can go ahead and subscribe to him. भाई जाके subscribe करो एकदम तुरंत से, ठीक है? Please shadow army, bro. Show your shadow army level and stuff.
Shadow Army.
Yeah.
My Shadow Army is a little bit lacking. Let me just say that. I'm
Okay.
at 588k at the moment.
What about
This
their
should
weapons?
have yeah, this should have been better, and the weapons is actually the reason it's not as good as it could be,
Right.
because if you see
Ooh,
here, I have Igris's weapon at
3.
A3,
Right.
and Iron is
2.
2. Most of them are
2.
2, but if you see
Same.
Beru, he's at 5,
5. Yeah. Giving the most power to the
So
team.
yeah, so I was looking for additional damage in bot at the moment, and I was like kind of frustrated. So I thought
Right.
like maybe increasing his weapon level is gonna give me that additional last bit of damage that I needed. And
Right.
it worked, but at the cost of sort of sacrificing
A lot of
the
resources.
levels
Yeah.
of weapons. Yeah. If I had done the right thing, which is leveling up
Balancing everyone's
weapon one
level.
by
Yeah.
one,
Right.
then my account would have been slightly better. I would have
You'll
had like
you'll get there
maybe
eventually though. So no
yeah,
worries.
I will get there eventually. I would have maybe like 10, 15k more power here.
Right. What about the
Yeah.
skill levels? Like I think they're pretty much max, right? For
No,
each
they're
one.
not max. They're all at
Okay.
7.
Right.
Maxing them is gonna be
A lot of
insane
mana,
because you need
bro.
you need
Yeah.
3
3
for one
each.
skill. There are what
7.
7 skills
Right.
on each. There
And
are
there's
10 shadows. You
yeah.
need 210 mana power extracts. That's
Yeah.
not happening, bro.
Definitely not
I'm not doing
happening
that.
anytime soon.
Yeah.
Have you
At
leveled
most I've
all of
done like
your
10 on like few hunters
few
here
hunters?
and there, few
Have you
shadows.
have you leveled 10 all of your hunters skills for the
Not
majority of them?
all. I generally make it so I level 10 all the important
Important
ones,
skills.
and
Yeah.
then these two I just leave at 7, the
Right.
support and the
Right.
QTE.
Basic attack even on
So,
Amami is 10. Wow.
I mean, she does a lot of her
Yeah, she
damage with
does. Yeah,
basic attacks when she's in ult, to charge
definitely.
her skills again. So it
Right.
makes sense to level up that one.
What about
This one
support
you can leave at
hunters?
7.
What about support
Uh,
hunters?
s-
Mostly 7.
Support hunters, some of them I'll leave at 7.
Okay.
Some I will take it to 10, depending on
Okay.
how much damage they're actually providing. For
Right.
instance, Ayla, she's not gonna do much damage, so I left it at 7. Whereas
Right.
Gina, she still does like 800k on Guild
Nice.
Wars. So
Nice.
having her to 10 kind of makes sense.
Right.
Hansemi was sort of a mistake, really. Doesn't matter that much,
Right.
but it's really good for Battlefield of Time challenge. She can just one shot the mobs,
Right.
with her E
Even with
skill.
her skill.
Yep, that's pretty good. Breakers will go to 10. Everything else, pretty much, they will definitely go to 10. This one's at
Damn,
9.
bro.
I should really get it to 10.
Crazy, bro. Like I only do one or two skills, alt and two of their basic skill to 10 for the most part. Like if their
Uh,
core attack is important, then I'll take it to 10. Otherwise, no.
Depending on the hunter, actually, the ult is a bad idea to max. For
Right.
instance, like Goto, you don't want to max his ult before you max out his Q and E.
Yeah. Yeah, those two I upgrade, yeah. So no worries.
Yeah,
Nice, bro. You got
yeah,
costume
like
for all of
min
them.
7. Yeah, I do have costumes for everyone here.
Nice.
At least one costume. I don't buy everything, but
Okay,
like one costume, surely.
nice. Crazy account. Armory. They want to see your armory next. I just joined.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? He's Fang, aka Saurabh. You must have seen him in chat. He must have replied to you once or twice if you had some questions. So, bhai, go ahead and subscribe to him, bhai. The link is in the chat, pinned on top. Okay. 270k. Pretty nice, bro. Like, what is the
Yeah,
requirement for the last slot?
Battle tier 70.
70, bro. The damn, bhai. It will take a
Which
while.
is it's
It will
gonna
take a
take
while.
some time, yeah.
Yeah.
But everything else is pretty much max. It's all +7 at the moment. So
Nice. So that's
yeah.
almost the max. And every weapon is 120, right?
Every weapon gives
Yeah.
15k, I
So
think.
120 level at
Yeah, every
120
weapon
level.
is
Yeah.
120 level, yeah.
Right. Amazing. Perfect. Bro. A goat of
So
Wesley for a
we
reason.
get
Yep.
probably
He is, bro.
15k more here. So yeah.
Yeah. Easy. Nice. So that's 285 is the max right now, bro. Okay. So ऐसी
Kind of,
math
yeah.
कर सकते
Close
थे
to that.
15 into 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Show
What
your
else is left?
backpack. Show your backpack, bro. The stuff you have,
Oh
like the
shit.
treasure.
I mean, it's not that much at the moment.
You got a lot of
I have
selectors from it,
some
I
stuff.
guess. You got the selectors from those, right? The
Yeah, I got
level up
one
chest.
and one. I got two and one.
Okay.
I had two from before,
Right.
and I got like two more from the opening. So I've got all
Nice.
these selectors with like no, I don't know what am I
Amazing.
supposed to do with them.
Yeah, so true. Like, yeah. You open them on
This
event, like,
selector is more important for
right,
me
right,
than
and
these
these.
at the
Yeah,
moment.
there is one event where it will ask you to acquire legendary blessing stone and runes. That time you can open these up for some extra
Yeah,
points.
yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah,
Like pretty much.
yeah. Whale issues, though. Okay.
Whale issues for real, bro.
Yeah.
These are the other
One thing
stuff.
which I'm really surprised that they don't allow us to buy the weapon level up material for shadows. Like that material is not buyable in the game, like by spending at all.
Yeah, you
Right?
cannot
That one which you
spend
have
on that.
one, the one which you have
Yep,
only one.
yep.
I forgot the
Which
name.
one was this one?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one,
Abyssal
Abyssal
Crystal.
Crystal. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the
This
one
one
thing.
is quite difficult to come by. So
Right,
whenever we're doing like bot and stuff, we definitely should get this if you want to level up your
right.
weapons.
That's what even I'm doing right now, like trying to get
Yep.
it as much as possible. WTF 100k shadow energy, yeah, bro. Even I have 60 plus k. So
Yeah, like once you get on the highest level, eventually they
right,
will accumulate. It's
stack up,
nothing
yeah.
special.
Right. So yeah, we are getting a new
Uh,
shadow the next update. So get
yeah,
ready
I
to
should
max
be
it.
good for the new blessing stones. I think 60k
Damn, bro.
should be enough
More than
to
enough,
get
bro.
most of them.
More than enough. I don't think you will even need
This
to like use
is one of the most useless resources for me at the
right
moment. Like
now. Yeah.
283 of these, I don't know what to do with them.
Damn, bro.
I haven't even showed you the extra weapons I have. That's gonna be something.
Yeah. How do you have so much those, right? Hourglasses, like Mark of Time. Like, how do you have so many?
It just accumulates, bro. Like
Right.
playing, you get from gates
Yeah,
and
you
other
buy all the
different
gate keys, right?
modes.
Every day?
No, I don't buy it every day
Okay.
anymore because I was only buying it to meet my shadow energy requirements, which
Right.
now I have more than enough of. There
And
is no
even the
longer a need for me to buy and then I was buying for
for
the
this
dungeon
one, right?
breaks for this
All
one. Now
weapons
I
are
have
now
enough of
120.
these as
Yeah.
well. Yep. So
Damn.
now no longer there's a need to buy extra gate keys. I just buy maybe like 6 or 9 every day extra.
Yeah. Even I'm doing that 6 or 9 every day on my pay to win account.
Yep.
I think it's worth it. Even on F2P, I'm doing like I'm buying 9 keys every day. So to like
Yeah.
meet up the level requirement fast.
Yeah, that's the way, like people need to
Mm,
start focusing on Shadow Army early in the game so
right.
that they don't fall behind when it actually matters.
So true. Show me your hard demos clear count. Like let's see that.
Okay,
That
I
must be
haven't done it
crazy.
that much, I think.
Must
Um,
be 100. 83. Okay.
yeah, it's like 83.
I think we have
I'm
someone in TWS. He has done 96 of it.
I stopped doing it. Like, I don't do it anymore. Like
Okay.
that's why you'll see. Like even this week, I just have the keys here,
Okay.
and where's my
So do
backpack?
you? So will you start stacking these up for the next
Yeah,
week?
I already am.
Okay.
Like I've got
Nice. Nice.
10 tickets here, which were
Great.
bought,
Great.
which I'm not doing.
But I think only normal will be released on like the first update. Like I think after a month they will introduce the hard mode, right? They
Yeah,
did that with
probably,
demos as well. Yeah.
probably. Yeah. So depending on the
Mm,
rewards, I might use the tickets or I might not. I might just keep it for hard mode.
true. True. I think it will bring some new resource if I'm. It should actually.
Yeah, it definitely will
I
for
think
sure.
it will not because in Baron we are getting his shard, right? Because he's a remnant. So we are getting Yogmut as a remnant as well. So he will drop his shard only, right?
Yeah, he will drop his shard, yeah. And I think it's interchangeable. You can convert it to Baron
Right.
shards.
But yeah,
I wish they
right.
would bring it
Right.
both
Reverse
ways,
way, yeah.
like
That's
yeah,
what I
if I
meant.
could just convert these to the
Damn.
Yogman ones, it would be nice.
Damn, bro. I don't think they would like upgrading the lower
Yeah,
ones to upper ones. I don't think. Maybe if they like 5 to 1 ratio,
maybe
that
I
would
should
work.
just sell it for
No, no,
gold,
don't
bro.
do it
That's
right
like
now.
1 million gold.
Don't do this right now, at least. Like, let's wait for a
Now,
few
of
bits.
course,
Yeah.
now I was just checking, like, how much gold can I actually get
Right.
selling these? And 1.5 is not bad.
I have a crazy take on Yogmund. Okay. So,
Hmm.
like, like Baron does a break damage, right? I think Yogmund will
Yeah.
be a support unit, support remnant part. Like, he will buff Jinwoo's attack or something.
I mean, yeah
Maybe
and
damage
no,
dealt or
because
stuff.
if you take a look at the remnant power, it's
Right.
already buffing Jinwoo in some way or the other. For instance,
Right.
if you see this
Right.
one increases Sang Jinwoo's attack
By
by
500. Yeah.
500 when Baran is in
Right.
formation.
But his
And
special
if you
skill,
keep
that's what I
going,
mean. Yeah. This one.
yeah, you mean the skill, right?
Mm.
Yeah, it could be something else. It'll definitely not be break, I think, because they've
Yeah.
already given us Baran
Right.
with break. So it'll be
Maybe a
something else,
debuff
like you
on the
said.
enemy would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That
Yeah.
that would be insane. I would love that personally.
Right. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see, bro. Another grind is coming soon. So,
Yeah. Something to keep us
yeah.
interested, that's good.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, he's in Kaizen, right? Yeah, he is, bro. He is.
Yeah, I think we've covered so much. Like, is there
Gems. Let's
anything
see
else
your
you want to show?
gems. I want to see your gems. Like,
Oh,
what's
gems. Gems
rank 5
are
gems?
pretty straightforward. Yeah, they're pretty much all rank 5. Attack
Okay.
person for the red ones,
No,
HP
but
person
even
for the
in
blue
but even in
ones.
attack person, you can get like the upper attack percent or the lower one, right? So do
Yeah,
you have
most of it
all?
is max at 4, I think.
Yes.
Maybe like
Wow.
1 or 2 I don't have 3.6. I've Maybe
Whoa.
I did
It's
replace
insane.
them. Okay, it's all 4.
Wow.
4 and 4, yeah.
Wow, bhai. That's crazy. And even for HP is the same case?
HP, I might be missing maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, there you go. That's a
Bro,
3.6.
in this regard, I'll call
That's
you a real whale, bro. This is like I've been farming it for days,
yeah.
months
This
now,
is
even.
this is like the upper territory of whales we are getting
Right.
into now.
I even saw you had like rank 3 gem chests, about 300 of those. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't used them because I feel like it's not gonna make that much of a
Right,
difference. These ones need to be replaced to additional defense, but I don't have max roll ones,
right.
so I'm not
Eventually you'll get it.
replacing
Yeah.
them yet.
Yeah, even a
Yeah,
gem slot
I'm in no
expansion is
rush.
coming. Gem slot expansion is coming in
Yep,
the next to
yeah,
next
that's
update.
one thing I'm waiting for as
Yeah, they
well.
shift it was about to come in the next update, but they shifted it to the next update. So
Mm.
the sad part.
So this one is all MP consumption.
Yeah.
This one is I use 2 crit damage and rest all precision.
Okay.
You can choose to go all precision as well. That's like personal preference mostly.
Great. Nice. That's good.
Yeah, and
Leviathan for a
that's
reason.
like
Yeah, bro.
the
I
overall
also.
stats. I get 32% attacks from gems alone. That's crazy.
That's amazing. And yeah, HP is also up there, almost there.
Yeah.
31.6. Only point 0.4 doesn't make much of a difference. It's not even whale territory anymore. Yeah, bhai, it's Kraken territory.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, what's your take on this new pass, like the split pass, which they are ending with the next update? You know, you heard that? Like there's a new battle pass, right? The battle pass, yeah,
there
this one.
is.
Yeah, this
I
shadow
mu
one,
I
Hunter
must
Association
have
growth. Yeah,
this
this
one,
one,
right?
they're ending it with the next update. It will not be here anymore.
Yeah, good because this is useless.
Yeah, exactly. Like they introduced it for like 1 month and now it's going away because nobody bought it.
Yeah, because it
Almost nobody
makes
bought
no
it.
sense to buy this.
True.
I only bought it because it was not very expensive and I'm a
Yeah,
whale.
correct.
But no one should buy this ever.
Right. Waste of money. Flop
Yep.
pass, yeah, bro. Flop pass. I think they'll bring another iteration of it though. Are you excited for packs for anniversary? I think it would be the most crazy packs out there ever for solo leveling.
It depends what the packs are. For instance, if I go to my shop at the moment, you will see I have not bought any of the ticket packs. It
Right?
makes no sense
No
for me
sense
to
for
buy
you,
it,
right? True,
So if it's just
true.
ticket packs, then I'm not gonna buy it. But if it's something
Right,
like special stuff like these reforged modification tickets,
right.
the reforged stones, that'll make more sense to me. If it's
Maybe,
transcendent, I will buy
maybe.
it,
What if they bring a pack which will allow you to get a selector of a rune or a blessing stone for $100?
For legendary or transcendent.
Mythic, transcendent.
Uh, I will not buy it, I think, because I already have the ones I need most.
Hey,
So I'm
yes,
not gonna buy it. That would seem like a waste. Right now, my aim is to get little bit for all of them,
right,
which is why I got
right.
the level up chest because
Hmm.
before I was lacking a lot of them. Now I have almost all around 10,
Right,
11, 8, like I've gotten the counts up,
right. You'll get them
which is what
eventually
I
through
want to do
the
moving
freeway
forward.
as
Yep.
well. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
much left to do.
Yeah, and it's not like these skills that I'm missing on there doing like massive DPS differences
Right.
than compared to their legendary counterparts.
Yeah, but what if the selector has the new blessing stones?
Oh, if one of the new blessing stone is meta, then yeah, then
Yeah,
I will end up getting it.
that's what I
Yeah.
mean. What's your total summon count in the account?
Yeah, we can take a look
Summon,
at that. I think
summon.
it's
Yes, the bottom.
yeah,
22,000.
23K.
Yo, I'm not
I
that
think
far off.
22,980.
I'm at
Uh,
20,000 now.
yeah, but this count got reset, right? Like,
No, no, it didn't ever.
did it not?
No, it
No,
never
no, it
got it.
definitely got reset, bro. Like,
Why?
because I have someone way more than this, I can tell you,
Uh,
100%,
when did it get reset? I don't remember it being the case.
Yeah, or it wasn't counting, like it wasn't counting once it got stuck at the upper limit, and now they've
Oh,
added these additional limits, so
oh,
now
I
it's counting
see.
again, you
Got
know?
it. Got it.
Because
Got
I
it.
I remember I was at like 23K
Yeah.
like long back, like 6 months ago, bro.
Okay.
22K, yeah.
23K long. Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Me, MW with 6K only. Okay. And you have like 4K tickets saved up.
Uh,
It's amazing.
Let me check. Yeah, I've got like almost 4K here.
What do you think about the
Which is
new
why I
water?
don't
Yeah,
yeah, which is why I don't buy anything related to tickets. It just makes no sense to buy.
right. What do you think about the new water weapon which is coming up for Jinwoo?
We'll definitely summon for it because if it's DPS,
Right.
then Jinwoo desperately needs
The
a
water
water
DPS.
weapon.
Right.
Depending on how good it is, though, like we'll have to see if F2P should actually summon for it or not, because they might
Yep.
they might just get away with using Kasaga's truth Kasagas.
True, true.
So if
S-
it's very good, then they might end up summoning for it, but otherwise, I'd say just don't.
right. Graphic setting. Bro, he's a piece playing on PC. What's your spec on your PC? What's your PC specs?
Right now I have. Let me just open it side by side so I don't say anything wrong.
I think you're sharing only your game screen, so we
Yeah, no,
might
just
only.
to tell you, like just so
Okay,
I don't
got it.
tell you anything
Got it.
wrong and mislead people in case
Got it.
someone wants to buy a PC or something. So I've
Yeah.
got AMD Ryzen 9 5950X, which is like a
Okay.
16 core 32 thread processor.
Nice.
It's
Like it.
last gen, so it's quite old at the
Yeah.
moment. I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM,
Damn.
4 terabytes of
Before.
SSD space NVMe,
Amazing.
and I've got an RTX 3080 Ti. Those are the
Yeah,
primary
nice.
specs.
3080 is insane. Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. But
I think I heard you wanting an graphics card upgrade, right?
yeah, I'm in desperate need of one. I might just buy like a 5090 or something if it comes back in stock.
Amazing. 1590, bro. Crazy. Damn, yeah, bro. Saurabhai, please face reveal. I don't think he would buy. Mind blowing, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
It is.
that's not how. That's
That's
one
why
thing that's
I'm
not
not even
happening.
asking, bro. I'm a person who like uh, मतलब पीछे पड़ जाता है, but not in this case when I know people they are not willing. So against their will, I don't. Face reveal on
Yeah,
100K, yeah.
generally, I have a rule where I just keep my gaming persona separate from my personal
Right,
life.
right. So true.
Yeah,
That's really good. You should
yeah.
actually.
Livio is correct. Face reveal on 100K.
Let's go, भाई. करा दो भाई जल्दी से 100K.
uh,
हो जाएगा.
set an as unreasonable goal so it never gets fulfilled.
And at 100K, I don't think you even would mind sharing showing a face. Right,
Yeah, because in that case, I'll make this my full-time
right.
living.
Yeah,
Then why not? You can see my face and like
yeah,
just share whatever you want to do with me.
definitely. Guild member. Guild member. What do you mean by that, son? Too, भाई? Okay. I guess we can wrap this podcast here. If the chat has
Hmm.
any question, they can ask away. Or maybe you can
Yeah,
just show
chat.
us some gameplay.
Oh yeah, if you want to see some content, I can show some content, I
Let's go,
guess.
भाई. कौन सा content खिलवाए बता भाई बताओ. Which
I could
content
do
would you like to
POS
see?
20 if anyone wants to take a look at it. I was meaning to do that
POS
this week.
20 is like not that interesting. I think something like
Okay,
POD,
like what do
Guild
you want to
Boss,
see?
or POT. I don't think
POD? Let me see.
POT. I think it's fine. Guild Boss or POD, one of the two.
Okay.
Let's go, guys. It's Guild Boss. Guild
Okay, yeah, I
Boss.
can do POD or something, whatever. I
Let's
was
go.
meaning to improve this round a little bit anyway.
Okay, let's do it then. Let's go.
All right, POD, please.
Okay, so one question, like it's not the
Hmm.
fire meta, right? Still we're using Kane,
Yeah, I just have more damage with this team, so
right? So even like Thomas is mid here, right? Again,
I won't say mid, but his damage is not as much as Kanai at the moment, unfortunately.
even with him having advantage, bro. There go chat.
Yeah,
GBN's account will
it's
be a
a
great treat to watch. Okay,
sad day,
comedy, yeah, bro. Comedy. Kane is just that good, yeah,
unfortunately.
bro. She is, bro. She's absolutely insane.
Yeah, Kanai is like just built different, bro. Do I even remember the strat for this one? I might have to try a little bit. Let's see.
Okay,
Let me just get them built here.
Thomas be like, मुझे क्यों थोड़ा. Bro, can you beat POS in F2P now? I don't think, भाई. 11 days में क्या ही होगा? What's your day count on your F2P right now?
It's 8 days.
Okay, nice. And you've been
9 after
grinding
reset,
every
so
day.
it's ninth day now.
You've been grinding every day.
No, not that much. Honestly, I just did my grind for
Normal
like 2
balance.
days
Yeah.
and just let it
Okay.
happen. I still have like quite a lot of story mode to get through. I'm
Right.
at level 78 at the moment, so quite a
Okay.
lot to do, honestly.
I just beat hard Beru today, I guess, in story mode.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't gotten to that point. I haven't done story
Right.
mode.
Yo, sir. Hey, Priyank Place. क्या हाल है? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Should have gone for fire team. I'm regretting right now. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है शुभा भाई. 100 tickets आपको फ्री में मिलेंगे for anniversary and even more. ठीक है. Guy
Yeah,
Bhai का favorite light team, I don't think anymore. It's just that it was his favorite team when he built it. But I think he even wants a fire team now. So
yeah. Fire team is great at the moment. No
don't
questions
you
asked.
think don't you think Guy Bhai should now come to this side? Like the whale side?
Nah. I love his content because he is
He's
doing such
F2P.
great things while being
Right.
an F2P.
So true, bhai. So true.
It's just
Like
a pleasure to watch,
I
like the
think he's
things he can
proving it.
achieve.
I think he's just proving it right as an F2P even. Like at certain point you'll get enough resources to like do whale content. Like to be
Yep,
honest,
yep,
it's
yep.
like not that difficult. You just need a team of 3 characters, right?
Yeah,
And you get
yeah,
enough
pretty
resource for
much.
it.
Yeah. I'd say like the sweet spot is like you build two
Two teams,
teams
right?
and you're set.
Correct. Two
Yeah.
teams and all element weapons for Jinwoo. Almost all element weapons.
Yeah.
So true.
Okay, let me remember the rotations and skills. Okay, I think this is okay. Let's try it out.
Let's go.
I hope the volume is not too much or too little for the run.
I think I have muted your screen volume, so it's just you and
Okay.
me. Inwards, so
Yeah, you can entertain them talking a little bit while I focus on my run here then.
okay. गाय भाई को नहीं पता कि लाइव टीम इतना बेकार हो जाएगा वो भाई किसी को नहीं पता था भाई मैं बोल रहा हूँ
Yeah, see, this is an immediate reset because of like a bad move set.
राइट और टू यूज स्किल्स
Yeah. Whenever the dragon does that move, you just
आ गया फिर
reset.
से रिचार्ज करके ओके चैन भाई वेलकम बैक गाय भाई को या भाई किसी को नहीं पता था प्रिडिक्शन इज न्यू चाइल्ड बेटर देन कने और नॉट आई एम बेटिंग माय bottom dollar that she might be on par but not better. I hope she is better than Kanai. I hope she is better, but we'll see. Bhai, we'll see.
Oh my god, I just teleported, bro. Yeah, now Chad's gonna get to see what it takes to get a good run, actually, you know?
Yep. She has to be, yeah, bro. She has to be better than Kanai. तब मजा आएगा.
Yeah, no, she definitely has to be.
Yep. I think the first one didn't hit completion.
It's fine, yeah. That's why I used the second
Okay,
one.
right. Nice. I think this strategy is pretty easy, not that difficult.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. Nice. I think I'll try this strategy this week.
Yeah, this one's like very simple.
Right. It's just that my
And
liberation
unfortunately,
should my
missed
liberation
one.
yeah. My liberation should one shot his arm, right? That's the catch here.
Oh yeah, that's the catch here. You
Mm,
need to get a little bit lucky with the crits because you don't have plum for this one.
right.
I messed up. Okay, we'll make it up somehow, I think.
All right. Yeah, nice. Yep. I love Saurabh Bhai playlist. Let's go, Paradox.
Which playlist?
That's what I mean. what is it mean? That's what I thought. I think he meant play
Oh
style.
no, I
Oh,
missed it.
I think he meant play style.
Playstyle. Okay.
Yeah. Can Saurabh Bhai speak Hindi? Yes, but he can. Looking at his accent, he might not, but just ask him, bro. Yes, Pramit, but he can.
I
He
can, bro.
He can
कर
speak.
सकते हैं हिंदी
He
में
will
बात.
say दो
बस
गुना
आदत नहीं
लगान
है
देना
ज़्यादा.
पड़ेगा.
3 गुना लगान देना पड़ेगा.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Saurabh bhai face reveal when. Bhai, I already replied to that. Jinwoo and Hunter के लिए best shadow for POD and other content. Bro, I'll make a guide video on this. I think I haven't made a dedicated guide to this type of thing. I'll make one. Don't worry. Not versatile. What do you mean, Rajneesh bhai? So Arab Indian? Yeah, bro. He is Indian, bro. So, do you have your you are now a proper citizen of UK, right?
No, not yet. I have like
Yes.
2 more years left.
Oh, so there's a you have to stay in that country for
5
certain
years.
5
5
years.
years minus the time you spend studying here. No.
Oh, got it. You have to be a contributing member of the society in UK to get that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it.
Tax-paying member.
Understood. Tax is too high though. Like
Oh
I'm
my
also
god, you wouldn't
yeah.
believe, bro.
It's
I
uh,
like half my money just goes away in taxes.
exactly. It's higher for people who are not a citizen, right? For citizens, it's a bit lower. Or
No,
is it the
it's the
same?
same
It's the
tax
same.
bracket for everyone.
Damn, bro. Like I am getting an opportunity in South America. I don't know if I can mention the city. So it's like 40% tax there.
Ah, she
Yeah.
40% is sounds right. Like after a certain threshold, you have to pay like 50% here. So like 40% doesn't sound too bad.
Okay.
I
Let's
think it
see.
was more than 95K. You have to pay 50%,
I think so, yeah.
or was it like 120K, something like that?
120K, I think 120K was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Kana is just throwing. Oh, I know what the problem is, bro. Uh, I forgot to switch this. Let me retry the run. Let chat suffer with me, bro, today.
आप भी जा रहे हो? Not anytime soon, maybe in a year or two, but let's see. हो सकता है next 3 months में चले जाऊँ, but YouTube continue रहेगी, don't worry.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a great opportunity, you know. You should definitely
That's what I'm aiming
definitely
for.
consider.
टैक्स देने का कोई फायदा तो मिलता है वहाँ, इंडियन को तो पता ही नहीं, कुछ फायदा नहीं है भाई, इट्स नो फायदा, बट इट्स जस्ट दैट their government actually does some work for the tax money that you pay
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
unlike Indians who put it in their pocket, like Indian government.
Okay, the damage should be slightly better now.
Bro, just tell me how much level we need for next job change. I think you will require 105 levels. No, 100 level to I
It's
think
gonna be
minimum lega.
100
Yeah,
probably,
it's
right?
gonna be 100 because the current one we had, like the last to last was 80, then the last one was 90. So I think the upcoming one will be 100
Yeah.
to match it. प्ले स्टाइल की जगह प्लेलिस्ट टाइप हो गया था. आई अंडरस्टूड दैट, समझ गया था मैं. 100, या आई थिंक 100 होगा.
Where's my
Yes.
Kanae, bro? What you doing?
So I see you're not using thunderstorm much here.
The timing is really hard to get
Got it.
thunderstorm.
Got it.
I'll
So yeah,
I'll
of
show
course.
you the actual rotation where you do use thunderstorm, but it's
Okay.
unreliable, you know.
Got it.
In short, skill issue. That's why.
No. It's
Like
just
here, this is where you're supposed to use thunderstorm. But my
right.
intelligence at the moment is 220 instead of 240, which is why I
Right.
can't do it, you know.
Got it.
So I made on the go adjustments so I can
Right.
do the run without minimal disruptions.
Right. Got it. Thunderstorm यूज
Otherwise,
करने
yeah,
पे बहुत टाइम लग जाता है. I don't think
yeah,
लगता है. I think the damage
you
is
can
worth
do
it.
it. Like
Hmm.
if you do this and you'll get the thunderstorm, you do it here,
Right. Nice.
but you'll see the last hit of my DKD
Yeah,
will
it will
miss. You
miss.
see?
Yeah, so it's even worse.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it.
It's because I don't have enough points in intelligence. I didn't change it, you know.
Change it. No worries.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Take your time, bro. This is
Let
this
me.
is one content we want to watch. Do it in your
Let's
peak
go, bro.
performance.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I am all for grinding. You know, this is like an
Let's
impromptu
go.
stream now. All the people who ask me like when am I streaming, this is it.
Perfect. They get the best content with me yapping and you also talking to us. That's like
Easy,
I think
bro. Like
ideal, like
best
heaven.
combination. Done. Yeah.
वैसे रिफर्ड स्टोन कौन से? What do you mean alpha? Can you farm 100 level artifacts in F2P? Yeah, we can. It's just like par reach करना पड़ेगा. थंडरस्टॉर्म यूज
Yeah.
करने पे बहुत टाइम लग जाता है.
If I'm doing this, then I also need to do the right rotation for the first hit. So if he pulls his hand back, then I have to reset.
Right.
Will
We'll
suffer
suffer
with
with
sorrow.
sorrow.
Yeah, you will, iconic.
But this suffer will not be like a suffering that we will suffer in.
Okay, this is a decent rotation.
I think we could have broken him with thunderstorm there.
Yeah, but no crit, no luck.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a okay. Damage will be a little bit less, but it's fine.
Okay.
So you do this, you do your this, you do your DKD, you do
Nice.
this. Now thunderstorm. Okay, thunderstorm didn't activate, but
Oh, damage is a little shy,
I
but
messed up.
200.
I messed up. I messed up.
Okay.
It's
हंटर्स
because
गलत है इसके, नहीं भाई सही है. Yeah.
I need to break with the first liberation, and then
Okay.
we'll get the thunderstorm on the second one.
Yeah, right. F2P से 100 level कैसे ले, उस पे
Oh,
वीडियो बनाओ. Okay, विपुर भाई will make one. Great, right?
yeah, no crit. But at least this will show the rotation, I think.
Right.
Okay, not even this time. Yeah, no crit luck equals reset.
Right.
All these would be like reset if I was doing the run seriously,
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. Great. फैंग विदेशी है. He lives in UK, bro. तो उसको अब क्या बोलेंगे? He's Indian by heart, bro. By birth and by heart. Enter I have Mire A5 for win, but I don't have Goto. And I have A5 Sorin for water. What should I
Oh
focus on?
my god, no
Winder
way they
and
did
water
not
inventing.
break.
That's the predicament, right? Like you live in UK and all of these people on chat are Indian, so who stays in India. So for them, like it's a weird thing, right? They don't always interact with people as
Yeah,
such. So,
true.
so
But that's
these
why this is
questions
a
will
great
come up.
opportunity. You have
Right,
all the time you want to interact with them.
right. So true. Yeah, he pulled his hand behind, right? This is what
Yeah,
you're talking about.
this would be a reset,
Right.
100%.
Dragon be like, psych. Do
Silly.
Saurav brother read manhwa like Orwen Lookism? What do you have siblings?
Me,
Yep.
I've got a little sister. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Do Saurav brother read manhwa like Orwen Lookism? Oh, do you read any other manhwa apart from Solo?
No, I don't. I haven't really. May feel
Okay,
free to drop in some recommendations. I'm looking to read something new.
right. Okay, I have plenty recommendations for you. Like, there's
Oh
one
yeah, let's go.
ongoing manhwa which is Academy Survival Guide. I like absolutely love that manhwa. Like, it's so
Academy
good.
Survival.
It's so good. It's peak, bro. I don't know if anyone in the chat is reading that Academy Survival Guide. Has anyone in chat read that?
I'll definitely give that one a try.
Lookism is kind of good. Yeah, Lookism is really good, but it's the slow start there. Dragon be like, Maro mujhe maro. Yeah.
I'm cooked.
Oh, my favorite manhwa? What do
Oh,
you mean, Cairo? You have read that? Oh, from omniscient reader point of view, yeah, that's also really good. मैंने पढ़ा है क्या बात है It's trash. Hey, Shinzawan, with me? Okay, yes, bro. I have nice. I read it daily. Daily कैसे भाई? हफ्ते में एक बार आता है. सौरभ भाई इंजीनियर है
ah,
क्या एंटर भाई? Yes, he is.
yes, a computer engineer.
Right.
I keep forgetting, bro. Like, let me do it again.
कल ही खत्म
I
करा
keep.
वो नाइस अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है वो इट्स ऑनगोइंग मानवा सो
What's it about though?
it is about a guy who reads a novel, okay,
Mm-hmm.
dies, and then gets transferred to this world, and he's born as the worst trash character, like who is fated to
Okay.
fail.
Oh,
He,
opposite of solo leveling.
yeah, opposite of Silang, but he then becomes like the OPest character in the whole world of
I
there.
see.
Like all the female protagonists are attracted to him. The
Oh
real male
shit.
protagonist becomes trash because of his interference. Even though he doesn't want that, he's a very kind man who tries to help the protagonist as much as he can, but still he ends up being the hero in every scenario.
Oh, I see.
Somehow. There's a scene where he acts where his own family plotted to kill him because he's a trash character according to the manhwa's plot. But since
I
he is a
see.
different person since he reincarnated in that world, okay. So they don't know that, right? That he has reformed. Okay.
Yeah,
So they send people to kill him and he fakes his death just to survive. Okay. And when the
I see.
female protagonists get to know that he's dead, they literally destroys that world. The female protagonist
Damn.
just for him.
Sounds
That
interesting.
how the fuck they could kill him. And then he had to reveal that he's not dead just to save them from destroying the whole world.
Damn.
It's
Sounds
it's like
interesting.
so peak. And then because of his interference, the dragon, like just like this Enyo, who is supposed to be the last boss of the game, comes in between the manhwa because of his interference
Ah,
and
I
starts
see.
destroying the whole academy. So there
Damn.
is one saintess who recently gets to know him. He has to
Okay.
now uh, let her know about her time traveling powers, through which she can travel back to time to inform him that this will happen so that they can prevent it.
I see.
So that is where it is ongoing right now. It's peak, bro.
I
It's
see.
so good. Blonde hair a main character? Yeah, he's a blonde hair main character. Yeah. Hello, bro. I'm from USA. Oh, lol. अरे बड़ा खंबानी का ये फोटो है, right? I think ये बड़ा खंबानी है फोटो चेंज करके आया. क्या भाई? What do you think? I wouldn't recognize you. F2P खेलोगे भाई? I will. Yep, देखो identified.
But yeah, what are you planning to do today? F2P or pay to win stuff?
We'll see. I think I have done my pay to win grind. Like Guild Boss I did yesterday. Okay, so POD is pending there. BOT I have to record the video. I didn't get the time today. Like I had some work
I
to do.
see.
So I have to make a video. So I'll do it that time. I'm planning to make like 4 or 5 strategy in one single video. All available
Okay,
strategies. I'll probably put that tomorrow. I
I
think
see.
I'll play the F2P account giveaway. Yeah, I'll also have to do my previous F2P account
Oh
giveaway.
yeah, the previous guy didn't
Yeah,
respond, right?
didn't respond. Yeah, so I'll probably do that after the podcast.
Unlucky guy.
Unlucky guy. Now this time I'll pick the winners from the live stream itself, so that
Right.
like it is someone who is active will get it, rather than someone who won't even respond after winning it.
I see. Yeah.
भैया आपने भी पहचान लिया पर वो नहीं पहचान रही. I see. What is a manhwa name? It is Academy Survival Guide. Hey Ken Kaniki, क्या हाल है? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hello bro. Hey GW Blue Man, क्या हाल है? Waiting for अबे Spidey. Some people comment once and run away. Yeah, true.
Oh no,
Live कब आओगे
Marambana.
पूछो? Yeah, he said he'll see.
I think Iconic is asking something. Yeah, it's kind of true, but
Yeah,
not as bad as the media makes it out to be.
so true, bhai. It's still stupid, bro. Like if you ask him 2
Yeah.
plus 2 to the AI, it will say 4. Then you say no, it's wrong. It will type 5.
Yeah.
It's that bad. Like he doesn't know that whether he's correct or not. His suggestions are based on other searches and results.
Yep.
So it's not perfected as of now.
Nah,
Oh
this
shit.
run was pretty garbage, but
Yeah.
that gets the idea, you know. You
Yeah.
do the same run like a billion times, and you get the run you want.
Exactly. Bro, that's the problem, right? You see the perfect run करने के लिए कितनी बार attempt करना होता है. Now
Oh,
when
it
I'm
takes a
doing
lot
this
of
stuff, now when
attempts.
I'm doing this stuff in stream, like they start like doubting skill issues, bro, and I get tangled there. You get what I mean? Now, if I do this same thing
Yeah.
off stream, I get the score I want in like few attempts. But in chat,
Nah,
तुमसे
I
नहीं
know
होगा,
the truth, bro. Chat is
तुमसे
just trying
नहीं
to
होगा.
gaslight you, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean by they just want to see me like shout on them. Weird fetishes.
Facts.
Yeah, I think if you would have done it like off stream, you could have easily gotten a better score.
I
Let
know,
me,
like sometimes it happens that even if I'm doing off stream, you'll get bad runs. You know, you'll get bad
yeah,
runs, you'll get good runs. It's part of life.
right. Let
Yeah.
me settle in my career, then I also support Fang as I support you. Huh? You mean to say like you will support me like Fang does support me? Because I don't think he'll need supporting. He's like one of the
I'm open
biggest
to
whale.
support. You know, support can be like
Yeah,
anything. It can be
right. Can be like
emotional
correct. So
or
true, right? So true.
physical or whatever. You know,
So
it's
so
fine.
for that he doesn't need to settle in career, right? So
Yeah, I mean,
that's
I
fine.
appreciate the sentiment. You know,
Demos karo. I think bro he has done demos plenty. Bro, I remember you exhausted on hard mode demos. भाई but हमने करके दिखाया था day one, right? We didn't
yes,
fumble still
sir.
till we do it. Did it?
Yeah,
Bhai, back then LCD was peak. Yeah, it is still peak, bro. We'll have to get his monetization ASAP. Yeah, we should. But for that, he'll need to stream more by so that he can get the watch hours. Because I think he's up there with subscribers. 2K ho chuke. hai. I think he'll need the watch hours right now.
yeah. I
Chat पढ़
definitely
लो.
need the
हाँ गौरव
watch
ब्रेकडाउन
stream.
बोलो ना यार. What's your chat? भाई ये टीपाल की वीडियो में फेकर नेम का अकाउंट का वीडियो है पर ये अकाउंट तो फैंग का ही है ना. हाँ ब्रो दे कैन शेयर अकाउंट्स राइट. व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम?
Yeah,
मैं भी तो दूसरों का अकाउंट लेके खेलता हूँ कई बार. सो दे कैन डू दैट राइट जस्ट फॉर मेकिंग कंटेंट.
yeah. Off stream though.
या ऑफ स्ट्रीम करेक्ट. जेनॉस का क्लियर काउंट दिखाना. जेनॉस नहीं डेमॉस 86 है भाई 86. आई होप
Yeah,
सो
it's
कि
around
ऐसा ना हो
86.
पर अगर सौरभ भाई के F2P का अकाउंट बैन मिल जाए तो वो क्या करेंगे? नहीं मिलेगा भाई. आई डोंट थिंक
I
अगर
mean,
मिलेगा तो विल
it
कंप्लेन.
shouldn't get banned, but if it does,
राइट
I'll just make a new one. I don't care about it
राइट.
that much, you know.
Can you log into your F2P account? Is
Yeah,
it possible?
surely
Let's go.
I can.
Genos player है. Okay. I don't know who's. हेलो सर. हे अल्प गेमर क्या हाल है? मेरा अकाउंट खेल सकते हो और बता सकते हो क्या इंप्रूव करूं? अटैकर मास्टर समय नहीं होगा यार
The stream
अनफॉर्चुनेटली.
will go away for a bit, but I'll
नो
get it again
वरीज,
once I log in.
गिव अवे स्टार्ट कर दो, विल डू। बड़ा खमानी भाई, विल डू। हेलो इंटर भाई, हे राज भाई, क्या हाल है? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो, व्हाट्स अप? जॉब चेंज पर स्टैट पॉइंट्स क्यों नहीं मिलते हैं? फ्यूचर में स्वीप पॉइंट्स की जगह संजिन के स्टैट पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे क्या? ब्रो इट विल, यू विल गेट स्टैट पॉइंट्स ऑन अ स्पेसिफिक जॉब चेंज, ठीक है? जो कि आई थिंक जो कि जॉब चेंज ये मानवा प्रोग्रेशन या स्टोरी प्रोग्रेशन के बेसिस पे है, उन पे हमें पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं। जो मानवा प्रोग्रेशन के बेसिस पे नहीं है, उन पे नहीं देते ये लोग, एज फार एज आई हैव सीन। ओके, सो यू वोंट गेट स्टैट पॉइंट्स फॉर अ वाइल, राइट? आई डोंट थिंक दे वुड। सौरभ भाई टीवाई पैल तो नहीं है। नहीं भाई, दे आर टू डिफरेंट पीपल। बेस्ट पॉडकास्ट एवर, थैंक यू सो मच पीयूष। आप लोगों को फर्क नहीं पड़ता, पर जब हमारी 200 प्लस दिन की मेहनत को ऐसे मिलता है तो बहुत बुरा लगता है
Yeah, no.
भाई।
Of
हम
course
हमें
it's
फर्क
bad, bro.
पड़ता है
Like I
सार्थक भाई
addressed
ब्रो,
this like the first thing in the stream, it's one of the worst things about the game at the moment.
राइट? भैया जीना का
I'm saying
फायर
it's
टीम
not
के लिए
gonna
अच्छा,
matter to me, but it doesn't mean it's not gonna matter to anyone else.
राइट? सो ट्रू भाई, सो ट्रू। इट्स समथिंग लाइक दैट सार्थक भाई, राइट? कोई लेट्स से स्टॉक मार्केट में लाखों रुपए लगा दे एंड दे लूज इट, तुम्हारे पड़ोसी को
Yeah.
फर्क पड़ेगा, वोंट मैटर, बट अगर उसको सुनने मिलेगा कि तुम्हारे 2 लाख डूब गए, उसको बुरा लगेगा एक बार को। इट्स जस्ट समथिंग लाइक
Yeah.
दैट, राइट?
Okay,
स्टैट
what do you wanna
पॉइंट्स
see
देना
here?
बंद कर दिया उन्होंने मोस्ट प्रोबब्ली, आई थिंक। लेट्स सी व्हाट द प्रोग्रेस लुक्स लाइक। प्रोबेबली नूब, दैट्स द
uh
नेम।
yeah.
ब्रो,
Just
लाइक
having fun,
लाइक द अमाउंट
Oh,
ऑफ
it's
रोस्ट।
this is the
10th डे,
10th day, my bad.
नाइस नाइस।
Yeah.
माइन इज 11th, so we're pretty close.
Yeah. I
Fail
started
not,
like
what
one
is
day
that
after
guild?
this.
What is that guild? It's a random guild.
I don't know. It was an open guild. It was at level
Ah,
14, so I just joined it.
come to Shadow Hybrid, it's open.
Okay, okay. I'll
Yeah,
do this week, and on reset I'll join yours.
done scene. Uh, yeah,
Done, done,
let's go.
done. Uh, Progress wise, let's see. Normal story mode, did it on like the first or second day, I think. Hard
Nice.
mode is almost there. I have to do quite a bit, but that'll be done
Yeah, it's
soon.
amazing.
Reverse chapter 22 almost done on normal.
Great.
Hard I'll probably end up doing as well. I just
Nice.
haven't gotten the time to play story mode,
Right,
like all this I can do pretty much easily.
right. What?
Belt here
Hmm.
at almost at 800k.
Your BT
I
is
think
way higher than mine. Whoa, nice. Battle Deer power
yeah,
is way higher than mine. How?
it'll reach 800k soon.
Oh, I want to see the
Let's
builds now. Let's check the builds now.
I don't know if any of my builds are proper at the moment
How did you
because
get it to 5 star? Hunter
I
exclusive
only
weapon design नहीं
crafted
मिले.
this one weapon.
Oh, I made for both. Two. Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't
you
build.
made two. I have A3 for
Ah,
Syrian.
I got it. Like I went for Amamia, right? So you just went for this
Yeah, Kana. So
womp
it
womp womp
means that I
womp.
don't need to invest on other weapons. I can just use the
Right.
Chow one for her.
Ooh, so smart, bhai. So smart.
Yeah.
Damn. Is
So
Saurabh bhai
all
of
in.
Indian origin? Yeah, he is. क्वेश्चन का
And
आंसर
now
दे दो
I'm saving
प्लीज, क्या है
tickets
गेमिंग इशू?
for Cha. So I'm guessing I can get
नाइस,
A3 from the event, and then I'll need
करेक्ट,
to craft two more. So I need three more tickets, and I'll be able to
राइट,
craft that.
राइट।
Should have.
दी
I'll get
पेंटी,
these by
या,
the time Cha drops.
नाइस नाइस। प्लानिंग इज ग्रेट ब्रो, द प्लानिंग दैट यू मेकिंग इज ग्रेट।
Yeah,
ओके,
and I already have A5 Syrian and A5 million as well. So
wow, properly
it should
building
be
for her.
ready.
Bro, this is
Yeah, but I
crazy, bro.
got
This
really unlucky
is
with
way
Gina.
better, bro.
I got only like two copies.
This is way better, bro.
Yeah,
Nice.
maybe I'll give this account away as well, later. If I get bored or if I don't find time, I can probably hand it to someone who has more time to invest on this account.
Right.
Like for instance, Battlefield of Trials. I've only done floor
40.
42
Yep.
and floor not even 30 in this one, I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just at 30, so I can easily do these. These are like
Yeah. Easy.
very low power
Auto.
requirements,
Even in
very
auto,
easy.
you can do this.
Yep.
Hmm.
As far as draws go, I have
Wow.
99
Nice.
rate up at the moment,
So good.
and I can get how much more?
I think, 200 more. Almost.
Can I just not max this? Okay, I can't. I
Okay.
can get 150
153.
more, so
Nice.
250
250
around.
something.
Say,
Yeah.
if the events are pretty good, say 300 tickets
Right.
total. So I'm hoping like from 300 I can A5 Cha.
I
If I
think you
get
have
unlucky
plenty.
like I've been getting, then I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think you have plenty summons left, like essence stones left from your story missions as well. So I
Yep,
think
yeah.
you'll be
So
fine.
yeah, I will definitely farm those before the Cha events come.
Right.
Weapon wise, A5 Moonshadow,
F5.
A5 Plum,
Bro, this is also so
A4
good. Nice. Good
and
progression.
A3. I need two more copies here, one more copy here.
Hmm.
This one A5 from the Forbidden, no,
Nice.
Formidable
Right.
Combatant.
Right.
I did
Get
A10 this
A10.
one, but
Right.
I used it on the wobble and it was so disappointing. I just didn't use it.
Right.
I have some weapons left to salvage. I'm just keeping this
Right.
water one just in case
I'll
the
give you
next
I'll give
mod
you a
is
very good
water.
advice. I'll give you a very good advice.
Mm-hmm.
It will take a little while. Okay. Don't salvage
Yeah.
any of your weapons that you summon. Go to your
Okay.
achievements. Go to achievements. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the
Achievements. Up, up,
achievements?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to growth.
Oh,
Growth. Third one. Yeah.
yeah.
Scroll down. Scroll down. There will be advanced Sun Jinwoo weapon and advanced hunter's weapon. You see that advanced hunter's weapon? Up, 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 up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
that
see
one.
it.
Click on that magnifying. Yeah. Scroll down. Scroll down to the bottom. See this.
Ah,
I
okay.
already
One,
did
two, three,
700.
four,
Yeah,
five,
I already
six.
did 700 advancements using the
But
R rank
is
weapons.
this worth doing?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I mean,
It will
this is
cost
just
it will
7. I
cost
can
see,
farm.
I'll give you the math. It will cost 50,000, it will cost 20,000 gold to advance a weapon
Okay.
5 star. Okay, R rank weapon.
Okay.
So if you divide 700 by 20, it is 35, right? So you multiply
Right.
35 by 20,000, that is 700,000. That's it.
I see.
So
Yeah,
for
I might
700,000,
do that.
right?
I've just
And
been salvaging, so I have
and
more of this, so I
right.
can immediately
Yeah,
level 100 Char's
you can
weapon.
salvage
Yeah,
after
yeah.
advancing, right? You'll get the same amount.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And then
I
there is
totally
for
forgot about that,
and then there
honestly.
is for Sung Jinwoo as well. That will give you essence stones. You get around 5,000
Right.
essence stones using that. So you have to
Oh,
advance 500. You
nice.
have to advance 500 Sung Jinwoo's weapon and 700 Hunter's
Okay.
weapons.
Noted, noted, noted. I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna do that moving
So
forward.
that's one thing I did day one.
Awesome, awesome.
Right.
That's a great tip for anyone in chat as well. Those who are
Yeah.
looking to max their accounts, make the most out of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
ये मुझे अब पता चला
I did make a
भाई
mistake, bro.
F2P अकाउंट के स्ट्रीम्स में मैंने बता दिया था उसी दिन.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Right. I was doing that
So
for half an hour
I
in the
had
stream as well.
two A5 weakness swords, and
Nice.
I
Good.
salvaged the other one into this.
Oh damn. Yeah, it
Yeah,
asks
I
you
was
like when you click on that
yeah,
auto,
no,
it
I was
asks you
sleepy.
cancel or okay. Yeah, true. I
Yeah,
make sure I
and
don't
I
do.
ended up salvaging the
No
second one.
problem. No problem. You'll get it
Yeah,
eventually with something. It's only a
yeah,
salad.
I'm sure I'll get it. It's not important, but
Yeah,
yeah,
good stuff.
that's one boo boo I made on the F2P account so far.
Good progression though,
Uh,
bro. Buddy. Oh wow, how did you
thank
do more
you.
Baron? Like I think you got from Guild Shop, right? The ticket.
Not from Guild Shop. I bought using the 1,000 essence in the shop.
Is it
You know,
worth it?
yeah, 100% it's worth it. At
Right,
least in the beginning, it's 100% worth it. This one,
right,
I bought it
right.
from here.
Got it. I think I'll also do them, like once or twice this week, I
Yeah.
guess, until the
Now
next
I
week.
would suggest don't because Yogment ones
Right,
can be converted into Baron, so
right.
there's no point really.
But we'll need to get Yogment to max as well, right? So for an F2P account, getting Remnant Power of Baron to 50 and then Yogments to 50, by that time another wobble will come in. Like how much time
Yeah,
has it been
the
since
thing
Baron?
is in the short term. Yeah, it's been a long time since Baron came, bro. That's what I'm
Right,
trying to tell. I have
right,
even on F2P, most people have a Baron at level 50 and they must be getting extra. That's why they're doing Demus, right?
got it.
So if you do Yogment, eventually your Baron will also get maxed out. I'd say just
Hmm.
stop doing Baron at the moment and
Got
see
it.
if you can
And
do
what
Yogment.
if Yogment is straight away better, so we don't even need to upgrade Baron. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, I don't even need to upgrade him.
hmm,
Plus, the only reason to do Baron at this point would be like if you don't have enough power to do Yogment.
right.
Shadow is not that great. It's 39 out of 66,
Hmm,
almost 80k power here.
nice.
Got him tonight. I can rank up like maybe one or two
I'm
times.
balancing the ranking. Yeah, similar, same thing.
Yeah, same. It's
Yeah.
just balance.
ओडिन वैल्हला
Uh,
राइजिंग जस्ट रिलीज हुआ है खेल के देखा ऑन स्ट्रीम आई हैव डाउनलोडेड द गेम आई हैवंट प्लेड इट येट मैं सोच रहा था रात में खेलूंगा चिल मारते हुए बैठे बैठे ऐसे ही कुछ देखते हुए यूट्यूब पे
uh, anything else to see? I
दैट्स
didn't
प्रीटी
really
मच
try POD yet. I
ओह
just have like
नाइस
did like one run.
प्रीटी गुड नॉट बैड
Yeah. So 2.6 billion here. I
So
was
from legendary selector, what did you pick?
I think I picked
Reawakening and magnifying.
Reawakening and Magnifying. Yeah.
It's the best choice.
Yeah,
Nerds lo.
like there is no other choice, bro. Like, but
Hello,
I
Interbands,
regret
bhai. Hello.
now because now I know that they're giving the free
Right,
Transcendent plus Storm.
right,
You know.
right. That's the thing. Yeah, I also thought by
Yeah.
I should have got.
Ryo-
Yeah, I should have gone for bloodlust, and then I could have. Oh,
Yeah.
I took bloodlust by personally. I took bloodlust, so I'm set for my
You got
future.
lucky, bro. See, if the Transcendent wasn't coming out, then Reawakening was 100% the right choice. But but now that Transcendent is coming out, you have Transcendent Reawakening, that sets your account apart like so
Right.
much, you know.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, but I guess I will probably end up taking
Pulverize
Pulverize. Yeah, I'll
or
definitely end up
into it
taking
or into it.
Pulverize.
One of the two.
No, no, 100%. It has to be Pulverize because I
Right.
don't have Legendary and I don't know when I'll get it, right?
Definitely, but it will take a while.
So yeah, I will
Mhm.
go for Transcendent Pulverize probably.
Right.
But yeah,
Good
that's
stuff.
if I just had that information, like I would definitely not have picked
Right.
Reawakening. And
Like I
I
got.
only opened this Reawakening. I was saving the box, bro. I didn't even open it. I opened it
Oh.
on the day that I did uh the Baran normal, so on day 5. I didn't even open it
Okay.
before that.
2 days later, the news came in. So.
The news came, yeah. So yeah, it happens, like this is the kind of thing you have to make your peace with. Like it
Hmm.
happened.
Good.
So what? I move on.
It's okay. Pulverize is also not bad
Yeah, it's not
to
bad,
help in the
definitely.
longevity. मैं तो ब्लडलेस
Yep.
भूल ही गया. हाय एंटर भाई, है अनुराग भाई, क्या हाल है? जिसके पास सब लेजेंडरी अच्छे वाले भाई, वो तो मिथिक दे रहे हैं ना, तो व्हाई वुड इट मैटर?
Yeah.
So you'll have to pick Reawakening as a first choice. Nice.
I was doing the bot. Oh yeah, I should show the rankings and what kind of competition I have, I guess. So competition is
Yeah,
not
rank
that
one.
bad
Yeah, because
at
the
the
server
moment.
is like pretty much full of noobs, right? The people who have just started the game. So
There
you
is
can.
something weird though. I want to show you, bro. You see
Okay.
this guy over here?
Yeah.
Look at his logins. What is this,
These are casual players who log in like once in a while.
bro? Like, how is this guy who is logged in 152 days
He just logs
just
in, does his
level 6?
gates, and logs out. Not even gates. You
Yeah,
can see the level 75, bro.
yeah. He's probably
That's
just
that's one day
autoing
problem.
everything in the
Yep.
game. Like,
Yep. That is also his auto
at
score, I guess.
yeah, at that point, why would you even play the game? I don't get it, bro.
Not everyone's hardcore, I guess.
Bro, like even if you do bare minimum, I think you do like better than that. But that I
True,
guess
true.
that's just my opinion.
To be honest, for someone who's like not too much into gaming and just a casual player, the game has so many content. It might be overwhelming for a lot of people.
True that.
There's so different
So
types of resources. They won't even know what to do with it. Like for some people,
yeah,
these tokens might be confusing. Like what are they even used for? They would think like
yeah,
that,
I guess so.
right?
Makes sense. Yeah,
Mm,
last bot I was able to do 141. It was like I think day 3 of the F2P account or day 4.
right,
That's when I did the previous bot. This bot is slightly better. I didn't need the
right.
1 minute 30-second buff. I was able to do it in 117. So
Nice, nice,
looking good so
nice.
far. I did get lucky and I did get
Good artifacts. Yeah,
one. No. I did not get good artifacts. Hell
epic
no, bro.
thunderstorm.
I don't even have Thunderstorm,
Damn.
but I managed to get this legendary
Oh,
Honin,
nice.
Decimate, you know.
Yeah,
So I got this 15% attack increase, and that was what made
nice.
the difference for my bot run.
ओके नाइस. देखो भाई, नॉर्मली कोई बंदा इसको यूज भी नहीं करता, बट सी हाउ ही मेड
Yeah.
यूज ऑफ इट. दैट्स अ प्रो फॉर यू. न्यू अकाउंट पे भी बैन मिल गया, तो एक अकाउंट है बिल्कुल सही और ताज़ा, उसके मिडास सच उस अकाउंट का किसी अच्छे प्लेयर के पास पहुंचा दो. ओके. F2 में मैं इतना खतरनाक बॉट स्कोर, ओ माय गॉड, या दैट्स व्हाट आई मीन बाय. देखो, F2P अकाउंट से 10 दिन के अकाउंट से उन्होंने 1 मिनट 17 सेकंड में इसको किया है. नाउ टेल मी व्हाट्स योर बेस्ट
Yeah.
स्कोर एंड व्हाट्स योर एक्सक्यूज.
Yeah, no, people who make excuses, they'll find something or the other. It's fine. And see, I'm not saying like your score is
Right,
bad.
right. I
I
should not
probably put
shame
in
them.
more time than you did, which is why my
Right,
score is better. If you put in more time,
right,
your score will also be better.
right. Hi, hey Provoso, क्या हाल है? Welcome to the stream. Bro, play bot. What's the point, भाई?
Oh, the setup I ran for this bot was something else, bro. I was running Kanai as one of my support for this, to kill
Yeah, you
mobs.
have to, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was running Kanai,
Mm.
Ayla, and Ezel for this
Okay.
with all weird artifacts on Kanai, just for
Right.
buffs.
Good.
Yeah, but it worked, so.
Yeah. Oh, you have epic, bro. What? How? Epic
Oh
bloodlust,
yeah,
epic. Bhai, you got lucky
yeah, I
there.
got lucky for these two. Yeah,
Damn, bro. I
epic
just
sharp
saw.
perception and epic bloodlust.
Ooh, my all of these important blessing stones are rare still. Ah,
Yeah.
feels bad, man. Hello, Enter भाई और सौरभ भाई. Hey, one soul. क्या हाल है? BOT का गाइड कब आएगा भाई? I'm working on it. Show artifacts. Okay.
Oh damn, you wanna see artifacts on this account? Yo, I'm cooked, bro. Uh, MP consumption +3 on my level 100 curse helmet, but this is the highest attack I'm gonna get, so why not?
Anyone can
I
रुको मुडांग भाई बोल रहे anyone can grind such stats by with cash by non-premium account. You will see how much hard work is needed to grind levels. Psych! This is a free-to-play account. 0 rupees spent. 10 days only, buddy. Check your
this is
head,
a
buddy.
10
Check
day,
where your head's
this
at,
is
buddy.
a 10-day F2P account.
I was waiting for this moment. Hello, brother. कैसे हो आप? Hey,
Yeah,
LSG gamer. क्या हाल है? Welcome to the
it was
stream.
inevitable.
Bro is yapping long since. I see.
Oh shit. Did bro just call me a yapper? Oh no.
No, 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 no. Chat is saying वो yap कर रहा है. That guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. There are some people who just like that kind of attention.
That I would know that if I use that blessing stone that keeps shadow permanent for a full match. No, bro, no, no, none of the shadows keep it for full match. It's just that it increases your shadow's survivability because all the damage that shadow takes is transferred to Jinwoo. So shadows stay
Yeah,
alive for longer.
and it's bad. Never,
Yeah, it's
never
bad.
use it.
True. But you have it at
uh,
mythic, right? So
this is my best artifact probably on Kane.
nice, nice, nice.
Yeah,
Plus
it's
three, yeah.
+3 on attack.
Let's see.
This one is okay. This is okay
Okay.
again.
Mm.
This
Great,
one is
great. You're
also
managing through
decent.
course, I guess.
Yes, I have
Mm.
maxed out.
Crit, two crit,
It's on
like
it's on Jinwoo at the moment. Yeah, this one.
ah,
So this one
nice.
is max. This is where I get most of my crit. She's at
Right,
49 still, I think. With
right.
uh, yeah, she's at almost 49. But she
Mm.
doesn't need crit because she gets so much from
Right,
her
from her
weapon and
weapon.
passives.
Right. So having that
Like
advancement is
20%
very
crit
important.
here.
True.
Yep.
And 20% on her kit as well.
Yeah.
40% from there itself. So
Yep. So
thanks for
she gets like
replying.
a
You're
lot of
most
crit.
welcome, buddy. Nice, nice. Yeah, building one team was the better strategy. I went with the full two team right off the rip. But I think in the long term it
Yeah.
will benefit, right? Since
It
wind
will it
and
will benefit you
yeah,
in the long term. But
right.
I think what you're gonna have a problem with is if the win team cannot surpass the gimmick that Yogmont will bring,
True.
then you might have a little bit of a
Yeah, I'm
problem.
pulling the
Otherwise,
water
you'll
team
get
as well.
fine, bro.
I'm pulling the water team as well. I have A5 Siorin there. So I have enough for
Okay.
Shaheen as well. Like 50,000
Okay.
plus Essence Stones and I believe 80 plus rate of draw tickets. So
In that case, you're
set.
well set, bro. Like you're
Mm,
fine. Like you have no problem.
definitely. I think with the remaining
I
custom
did pull
tickets. Yeah.
I pulled A1 Wind
Ah, yeah,
separately.
right.
Like he was on my rate up.
Right.
I put I pulled him A1 because he's like so good for
Right.
Jinwoo.
So true.
Absolutely needed him like for
Right.
bot and
Buffs.
stuff.
Like my direct goal is Yogmund itself. So I'm just focusing on him. Right.
Yeah.
Just to defeat Yogmund.
Yeah, and that's fine. You have a specific goal in mind. You want to build the account that way, and that's great.
Right.
I'm building more of like a general account sort of thing. So
So true.
I lost my PT to these two. Lost a
Ah,
PT
damn.
to
Even I did. Even I did, bro. Even I did.
Hansemi. Lost PT to this one twice.
Damn.
This one once.
Damn. That I
Yeah.
didn't. Being silent because two SLA great SLA players are discussing. Nice, nice.
Uh,
भाई मेरा आई एक बार बेस्ट 149 सेकंड रहा ऑटो में so yeah because reward account is banned. Yeah, true. Is this really 10 days? Damn, how much hours did he used to play? How many hours did you invest in this account?
not much. No, people might think it's a lot, but I do everything on manual. I don't do anything on auto because I don't enjoy it. And I find like manual is
even the
faster. Like this,
even the story as well.
everything. I do everything manual, bro.
Damn,
Like, yeah.
damn, I don't do that. Like
When I
I'm
do
working on.
auto, like one stage that's gonna take 30 seconds, I can do it in 10. Like I save
Okay,
time there
got it. Like I'm
because
doing something on the side, like, and the phone is
yeah.
running on the other side. I just check it in one
I mean,
minute,
it makes
runs
sense,
done.
and
Yeah.
that's perfectly good thing to do. But
Mm,
think about the way I think about it is when one stage ends, you have to click exit
right,
and the next or
right,
next anyway, right?
right.
So
Overall, it
like
takes less time. Yeah, focus
yeah,
time is
overall it'll
less.
take less time. But
Correct.
yeah, I have invested hard at least 10 or 12 hours on this, so
Yeah,
keep that in mind.
it's great. Bro likes to savor his
And
delicacy. Yeah, he does. Repetitive feel nahi hota, bro. It's just two accounts, right? Like for me, I have made like three F2Ps accounts and my own account. Then I do account reviews and stuff. Then I feel it's repetitive, but I don't think for him it's repetitive. Like he's doing these
yeah,
stories after a long, long time. So
yep, yeah, it's not repetitive
and
for me.
and
You
also
guys have
something like
played
challenging,
multiple
right?
accounts.
So he has less thing as challenging. So I think this is as a challenge for him.
Yeah, this is kind of a side challenge for me.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to mention about the encore
Ooh,
dungeons is I
better do
did
it.
do a couple of these higher
Mm,
level ones, but I'd
not
say
worth
just
it.
do
Yeah,
20,
that's
and
what I'm doing.
when you yeah,
Enough
when you
power.
get
Yeah.
enough power, just do 30
Right.
directly.
Just do one of the bosses to one stage each and then go to 30
Yep.
and then just do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
this
I'm
one's
planning as.
looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure Igris I can
Do 30
do
right
like
away. Yeah.
yeah, I
Even
might
30
actually
you
be
can
able
do
to
it.
do
Yeah.
30. Yeah.
Your power is
But
778. So a little push, I think you will be able to get there.
yeah, I might be able to do that. I might grind this
You
tonight then.
have you have Isla as well, so that's perfect.
Oh yeah, and she is on my rate up as well, I think.
You
Yeah, I
want
want
to
to
get
get her
that
A5.
A5, right?
She
Perfect.
is the best support right now in the game, so
True, true, true.
getting her to A5 makes sense.
कब आ रहा है जिन्वू का कॉस्ट्यूम ब्रो एक्चुअली दे आर सेइंग दैट दे आर गोना ब्रिंग बैक द ओल्ड जिन्वू कॉस्ट्यूम्स जो इवेंट के थ्रू मिले थे सो आई एम रियली एक्साइटेड
Oh
फॉर
yeah.
दैट या द वाइट
Oh,
कॉस्ट्यूम
that'll be pretty cool. Yeah.
सो डू यू यूज दैट वाइट
Ah,
कॉस्ट्यूम एज वेल
I do not
राइट
want that white costume to come again. It needs to be exclusive to the first 1,000 accounts only.
yeah I want
I'm
that white
selfish
coat
like that.
I want that white
Yeah, no, it'll be nice if it's made available to everyone, but then that makes it lose its exclusivity.
yeah that's true but you had your time right with that exclusivity
Nah, it
you had
needs
a
to say
year almost
forever exclusive.
right right forever exclusive I don't think they will do because like that is not how they will make money right I think they will make it pay to win kind of
Yeah, if they want cash, then yeah, they can probably go
I
ahead
hate
and
this feature yeah
re-release it. But it's like whenever this sort of event happens again, I'll be like, okay, what's the point? In like
correct
1 year's time, I will just get it anyway.
but we'll still do right challenging Baron and getting the top rank
I mean, we will do it, but
right
there might be like a certain someone that might say like, okay, I'm not gonna do it.
right
I'm not gonna try it
I would
because
appreciate it more if they publish the ranking list as they did for the Vulcan. Like they did publish
oh,
the names of the
definitely,
rank, right? They
100%.
stopped doing
I
that with
I was
this
expecting a
last
list to
update.
drop for Demas. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure I was definitely top 10 for that one.
right. Even for Baron, they didn't drop the list, so that was pretty
Nope.
weird.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
should drop
I
the
think
list.
I don't know why they stopped doing it. Maybe it was too much of a burden or something.
Correct,
I
correct.
don't get it.
Now I have one suggestion that they can add, but like this is extremely pay to win. Extremely, like it is heavily pay to win. Okay, so understand how this will work. Okay, so for example, we have armory for Jinwoo, right? Where we get certain power for having his weapon to
Mhm,
A5 and 120 level, right? That's the criteria
mhm.
for armory. Now I want a
Yeah.
different kind of armory, or let's say a gallery or a museum, something of that sort, where we'll get a certain power for having hunters at A10. Okay. So
Damn.
if someone has all hunters at A10, they will get a certain amount of power for each of the hunters. So that will bring a, a wanting for people to have their hunters at A10, right? To get that power to max
Oh
their
man,
account,
that's
right?
such a difficult line to walk for F2Ps though. It's like you're
True.
right in saying
But
that this is an ultra pay to win
right.
suggestion.
And also do this same thing for hunters' weapons as well.
Oh damn.
and then do this
More
for
the rich get
and then
richer,
and then do this
essentially.
for and then do this for shadows weapons as well.
Oh my god, bro. Just
So
why are you so against F2Ps, bro?
no. I mean to say, like, for me, someone who walks the line of both free to play and pay to win, right? Like, I some
Ah,
things I can't afford, some things I can afford. That's how I buy stuff in game, right?
yeah.
So for me, having hunters like Baekhyun Ho, Silvermane Baekhyun Ho, Lim Taekyu, who are not even
Mm-hmm.
useful at 8-10, is not helping my account in any form or shape whatsoever right now. Right? I have invested my hard-earned money for that, right? So I should get some
SM
value
Baek
out of
is
them.
kind of making a comeback, bro. Like
Yeah, he
he's
is
really good
making.
for higher
Yeah,
POS, you
but
know.
there are other hunters as well, right? There's a lot of hunters. There's 38 hunters
True,
right now in the
true.
game, bro.
Like
So
yeah, this one is like
what
totally
value
useless.
what value I'm getting from
Yeah,
them for 8-ending them with their weapons as well? No value
yeah,
whatsoever,
hundred
right?
percent. Yeah, no value
So
whatsoever.
what's the point? Like, give me my money back, right? So something like that. So at least I should get
Yeah,
some value in the long run. So that is how I do, and that is how people who play long run can get some benefit from having those hunters as well. Like, next time someone gets a limb take you, they won't be like, ah shit, kuch nahi milega isse. They will get some
yeah.
power
Kuch
from
to
it, right?
milega. Yeah,
Exactly. That's
true,
what I
true
mean by
that.
that.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, but
Right?
again, and
Yeah,
honestly,
I
like I wouldn't
understand.
put it past Netmarble to pull this kind of stuff. You know,
I,
they
I
might
don't
end up
say I
doing
don't
it.
say like make it like they get 500k par. Don't make it that much. At least 5,000 par per hunter. That would fine. That would work fine.
Yeah,
Right? Having them at
true.
810 gives like 5,000 par per hunter. That's more than enough
Yeah.
for me, right? So that is good. Ah shit, another garbage load. Thanks for subscribing, Smith Ors. Really appreciate it, buddy. If you're thinking something like that, then quit Kacha games. Lol, Raj bhai.
Wait, did Smith just subscribe to you? Is he watching the
Oh,
stream?
let's go. Smith Ors.
Smith is, for people who don't know in the chat, he is Pandemonium's leader, one of the
Oh,
best
welcome
kills
to
in
our
SLA at
stream,
the
man.
moment.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, Smith. How are you, man? Let's
Yeah,
go.
he's a great guy as well. So, and he's always eager to help the SLA community. People can
Amazing.
reach out to him as well.
Amazing. Do bot run? Okay. Remnant par for hunters, lol. Yeah. Yeah. You do have par, remnant par for hunters, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you do.
So why is he saying that? Okay. Do your bot run here on this account. Let's watch it, I guess.
On this
People are
account,
saying, yeah.
people are really itching to see it. Yeah.
They can't believe, right? You did 1 minute 17 seconds with this 10-day
Yeah,
account, so
I'll have to remember what the run was like. It's been a while, bro.
no problem. Take your
Let's
time.
see.
I picked
Okay.
Tingity. What is Tingity by Freestyler? What is Tingity? Yogman की special skill क्या होगी? We can all guess by. I hope he's a debuffer, so that would be insane. PC कब आएगा? आ जाएगा भाई. It will come when it is due. Bro, how TY Pal doing bot in just 19 seconds, bro? 1 year of hard work every single day, dedication, proper building, research. Okay,
Taipal
investing
is a
time,
legend,
money,
bro.
everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why, if you see Dhoni hit a six, it is not because how he did six. It is just that how much effort he put into getting that shot.
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
it's not just that moment that he did it. It's culmination of his effort and time.
Yep.
Just wanna see how a pro plays. Yes,
Uh,
bro, we do. Blessing Stone Tingity. Oh, Sanjinwoo had a Blessing Stone Tingity. I see. I don't know by I don't know everything by heart like from the manga.
okay, that's a reset because of the
Okay.
bad MOBA RNG.
Donating six is kinda rare nowadays. Yeah, bro. Age, bro. Age. He did his part, bro. He's a legend still, and he will stay a legend no
Oh,
matter.
missed that one.
New blessing stones भी आ रहे. Yes, bro. No blessing stones आ रहे नए. I felt really bad when he didn't qualify for finals. He was the biggest competition for most. Yeah, bro. What can we do? What do you mean who didn't qualify? TY Pal did qualify, bro. He was there in the Acha, finals in the sense top four. Got it.
I mean, it's
Got
easy
it.
to choke in those moments, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro. And I think we saw like his splits weren't there, so it's not his fault.
yeah, exactly. You know,
His
it's not
rotations
it's
were
not like
actually on point.
no way that one got missed, bro.
But I noticed one thing, like Korean people were actually creating more, so that was kind of sussy. I
Yeah,
think that
it
was
was
because
kind of
FPS. Yeah,
sus. Yeah,
I think they mentioned in a chat with Painblade that there was something issues with the screen FPS. Like when they were practicing backstage, they were playing
hmm
on 120 FPS refresh rate. Okay,
yeah.
but when they
There
were
were
doing
quite a lot
bot,
of
yeah.
problems. It just
So
wasn't just
right.
like
They
there was translation issues.
right, and when they were doing bot right during the runs, they
Yeah,
were told that during the official runs they will be playing at 60 FPS log. They cannot increase the FPS, so that is what got them like less scores
right.
actually.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, my damage is a little bit less on
सौरभ
this
भाई
one.
को बोलो डू माय बॉट लोल ओके यो एंटर भाई कैसे
Yeah,
हो ऑल गुड एनबीके भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम बडी
not doing other bots, bro. I need to spend time on my own, you know?
एंड नाउ ही हैज टू अकाउंट्स ब्रो व्हाट डू यू मीन
Exactly.
बस ब्लेसिंग स्टोन आई पिक फ्रॉम वॉल्यूम चेस्ट ओके नहीं करने बैठे
Okay, nice. Why did that one did not? Okay,
नाइस दिस इज गुड इट्स एन
I can actually
इंप्रूवमेंट
save more time. No, but this is bad
ये कूल
because I
डाउन्स
ended up using eyeliner.
राइट
You know,
राइट राइट
I shouldn't have.
shadow step you didn't call your shadow take the
Yeah.
shadow step
I
okay
mean, depending on the kind of account, you have to play accordingly. You know, if I
okay
call shadows here, I won't have
cool down
enough cooldown.
right
Yeah.
got it
So right now I'm just gonna do some basic attacks. You know,
Mm.
till my
You
till my
can
stuff
charge Plum,
resets
right? You can
basically.
charge Plum.
Now I can.
Plum stacks. Oh, it's already 5. No, it's 3.
No, where's my crit luck, bro?
Oh, it should have ended there.
Yeah,
Got
it
it.
should have
Got
ended
it.
there.
Got it.
It should have ended there, you know.
Right.
But yeah, that's
But that's
the
also still
RNG you're
pretty good.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Right.
It's still under 130, but
Mm.
if that crit worked there, it would
I
have been
can
like a
finally talk.
116 or 117. You know?
Hey, yo, Smith. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream, man.
Yo, what's up, Smith? How you doing, bro? I was
Let's
just telling chat
go.
about you.
The chat cooldown, right? Yeah, buddy. Good, good. Let's go.
Yeah, he's one of the best players and strategizers in SLA for anyone who cares.
Let's go, भाई. कौन है?
Yeah.
Just answered your question, Hunter son. हंटर भाई मैं समन सेव कर रहा हूँ आप अपडेट के डे मेरे समन्स कर दो ऑब्वियसली आर्यन भाई जस्ट कम ओवर टू द स्ट्रीम नो प्रॉब्लम नो प्रॉब्लम लेट्स गो भाई सो दैट्स प्रोबेबली नूब फॉर यू
Yeah, this is probably new for everyone doing bot on his 10-day F2P account.
should we reduce the chat cooldown yeah do it Cairo no worries 30 सेकंड या 25 seconds कर दो फैंग भाई ने मेन अकाउंट में बेचते कितने टाइम में किया 9 20 seconds भाई 20
20
seconds में करा
seconds
क्या
on main
करो
account, yeah.
एज अकाउंट रिव्यू कब करोगे आज शायद ही हो पाएगा चैन भाई अब एट दिस पॉइंट क्या How to do floor 40 with Jinwoo in F2P 77 level? Pretty easy, by just charge your ult and you do the ult on the towers.
Yeah,
It will be
just
done.
take destroyer, charger, ult, and just ult, and it's
Yep,
pretty simple that way.
yep. Bro, I done in 1 minute 18 seconds and I'm second rank. That's great, not Shivendra. Congrats, buddy. अब chat spam होगी कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Ah, Fang exposed me. Bro, अभी
Yeah,
से
Smith usually stays in the shadows. You know, you won't see him
वही है.
around talking that much in SLA community, but he trust
Okay,
me when I say he's one of the best players I've seen. So
nice.
yeah,
Good, good. Meeting new people, that's always welcome. Let's
yeah,
go. Bro,
yeah.
अभी से
Pandemonium is gonna beat Kaizen's ass. You know, in this week's Guild
let's
Wars.
go. So he's in Pandemonium, you're in Kaizen, right? So,
Yeah, Smith is
yeah.
Pandemonium's leader, as far as I know. I think.
Nice. Thank by shout out. Agrees track. Big shout out. What happened to giveaway? I'll do it tomorrow, buddy. No problem. There's always a tomorrow, right? Did he finish the story mode? Almost there, bhai. Almost there. F2P में ना hard mode में जाके एक point पे stuck हो जाते हो. You'll need probably levels. Not the levels. It's just the power gap. So that becomes too difficult to clear. but I think we should be fine in a few time.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is
Yeah.
doable. I
Yeah.
think
Beru is doable.
I can clear this one for
Yeah.
sure.
I did Beru with 707k, so I think it's pretty doable. The
Yeah, it's
problem will come from
definitely
hidden
doable.
chapter 5 and 6. They are
True,
pretty
true.
tough. Like 900k
Mm,
par required for Yogmund, so that one's
right.
gonna be a challenge for me. Create
I'm
poll
sure
please
there's
for what
a
Hunter
way
son?
to cheese somehow.
Yeah. Okay, so we can conclude this podcast, I guess, with this. Let's go. It
Yeah, thanks for
was
having me,
fun.
and thanks
Any day,
everyone
bhai, any
in
day.
chat. I hope
Thank you
you all
so
had
much
a
for
good time.
finding
Yep.
your time, finding time. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, bro. It
Okay,
was much fun. Thanks for having me
let's
again.
go.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
See you.
See you. Bye. Good night.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night.
So, guys, that was the podcast. Okay, I hope you guys had a great time. Okay, so we'll end the stream here. Okay, so अब मैं आऊँगा कल. Okay, feeling strong of hard reverse, please. Okay, can do that later. Okay, finally, bye. Let's go. Thanks for letting me listening to me app chat. Let's go. What a timing of EF of me, GG. Let's go. Stumble? No, bro. Podcast isolated रखेंगे from every other content. I'll put it in the podcast section in the channel so that आप लोग उसको बाद में देख सकते हो. ठीक है? आज इतनी जल्दी? What do you mean? हाँ भाई. आज भी रात के 4 बजे तक करो. No, bro. Tomorrow is Monday. Have some work, भाई. I gotta go. Jinwoo's crit rate 10k, crit damage 16k. Is it good for level 90? Yeah, that's pretty good, Saksham Bhai. But you don't need 10k crit rate. 8k crit rate is fine. You're gonna be fine with that, okay? Hunter भाई, फैंग भाई, वन गुरु, वन चेला, बिल्कुल भाई, बिल्कुल. दोनों ने मिलके असले को भेट रहा है. Calm down, bro. भाई, please बताओ, bro. What's your question, Akash Shinde, भाई? Let me see. It went too far away, bhai. Can't reach out to it. Bye, everyone. Bye, Saurav bhai. Thank you so much for once again taking out the time. I'll post it in the podcast section. आप भी अपने channel पे add कर सकते हो if you want to. You are so good. You read my chats too. Thanks, lol. Okay. Chalo, guys. Thank you so much for coming in the stream. Really appreciate it. See you guys later. Good night. Take care.